Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. How is everybody doing this Sunday afternoon? I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Miss B 1973. I hear you, girl. Hello, Velocity. Velocity, you here early, girl. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Trinity. Hello, everybody. Go ahead and hit the like button as you come in. Um, we are going to be talking about these shows that have been on the past in this past week. We're going to be reviewing them, and all of this is in our personal opinion. We are covered under the copyright of 1976. We will be teaching, reviewing, and criticizing. Okay, and it's all going to be done under fair use. Hey, Ms. Exec, how is everybody doing this Sunday evening? I mean afternoon. Um, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody had a good weekend, having a good weekend, and getting ready for a good work week. Hey, Brenda. Um, I just wanted to talk about these shows real quick because I didn't want to. I reviewed them, but I have so much else to say. Before we get started, we have to say shout out to our Geminis for who had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you today, tomorrow, this week. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Fabulous Faces. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all having a really good Gemini season. Hey, Lene. She said, I need this on my life right now. Good afternoon, Stephanie. Hey, Avery. As they come in, if y'all come in, I hope y'all doing good. It was something that happened the other day I wanted to talk to y'all about. I'm trying to think, what was it? We already talked about that one thing. I can't think about what it was. It come to me, I bring it up. Hey, Jerseys. Hey, speak with your girl, Marcella. Hey, Fortress. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Gail. What's going on? Soror, what's going on? Hey, GJ. Hey, Kiara. Kia. Car. What's going on, Kia? Hey, Britt. What's going on, girl? Chicago in the building. What's going on, Frankie? Y'all do. I hope y'all having a good day, and I want y'all to have a good week. We're gonna get this week started. Hey, Rolanda, Special K. We're gonna get this week started, y'all. These television shows have been something else. We're gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're gonna talk about Divorce Sisters. We're gonna talk about girl. Yeah, I saw Jay-Z. Hey, Brown Sugar, what's going on? No, honey, you didn't miss anything. We're just giving Geminis their moment. Yes, honey. Thank you, Marcella. Y'all hit the like button. And y'all in the bushes, my bushes people, I love y'all too. Please hit the like button. What's going on, Seattle, Daphne? I love it. I want to come to Seattle so bad. We're going to talk about Heart and Hustle, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Divorce Sisters, and we got to talk about it. We got to talk about all of it. Somebody asked me about Rhode Island. Exactly, his new sacred look. Somebody talked about Rhode Island. I have not even watched Rhode Island, but I'm going to watch it tonight, and I'll probably have that out Monday, and I will have, I hope to have Atlanta out tonight. And I went live now. As I'm thinking about it, probably should go live after Atlanta because that's going to be fantastic, I believe, because Atlanta is just on it, right? But oh yeah, I did get that. So we're going to talk about a little of everything. So we got one more minute. We're going to start at the 5-minute mark. Hey, Roz from Shot, what's going on? Not Tisha need to join Divorce Sisters. I know that's right. Oh my God. Let me see. Let's talk about Divorce Sisters first. Because, okay, y'all know how I said, wait a minute, before I do that, shout out to all my Geminis. Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday to y'all yesterday, today, last week, tomorrow, this week, next week, at the end of Gemini season. I hope y'all having good birthdays, good bang bang. I hope y'all getting everything y'all want, honey. I hope y'all getting everything y'all want for y'all birthday for this season, honey. And let's go. Let's get it, Geminis. I think I read that y'all need to have more discernment. and not stress over little things. I think that's what I was reading. I think I talked about that before. But happy birthday to all my Geminis in the building. Yes. Because, honey, we got to have you. We got to have you. So okay, we're at the 5-minute mark. Hey, Shay. Hey, Debbie. Missy Pete. What's going on? Okay, y'all, we got to talk about divorced sisters. So, y'all know I said, hey, Sarah. Y'all know I said that I was not going to get Paramount Plus. I went on YouTube yesterday and I saw so many reviews. Oh my God. I was trying to listen to the review and then I was trying to catch on what they were saying. Then I kind of realized it was a season finale and I was like, forget it. Let me just go and get it. Child, I got it. And when I say I watched every single episode, we got to get into it. Not that mega lady. Child, I cannot take it. I can't take it. Bridget said, do a meet and greet in Houston. I would love to do a meet and greet in Houston. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. Because like when we get there Friday, it's just go, 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 go. Unless it's like Saturday morning, but it's something I got to do at like 3 o'clock Saturday. Because the party start early Saturday night. The awards start early Saturday night. So I don't know. Hey, Tina. Hey, Dr. Meredith. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Karen from New York. Okay. So we all agree that Geneva could have handled this way better than what she did. You be at the Sunday brunch? What time is the brunch? I don't know. I'm being honored this coming up weekend in Houston at the Starlight Awards. Honored Friday night. We're having awards Saturday night and a brunch on Sunday. So I'll be there Friday. Shout out to Chef Dun Dun. Shout out to On the Rocks with Jada. She's going to be a host. Chef Dun Dun has done a great job getting this all together. So I think this is going to be great. So, and it's amazing to be thought of amongst my peers. So I really appreciate the honor. I really appreciate the honor. That means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So I think it's great to be recognized when you work really hard and when you love what you're doing. So I really appreciate Chef Dun Dun for thinking of me like that. And I thank y'all for being here and helping me to get honored. So y'all have a big hand in that. Y'all have matter of fact, y'all have the hand in that. You have the hand in that. I never lose sight of how I got here, and you all are the reason I'm here. And I really appreciate y'all being here today. So thank you for that. Thank you for your congratulations. I appreciate it. So we'll be talking about that, but let's get to Geneva, honey. What is Javon doing to Geneva? Right? Geneva done went crazy. They had a baby by the man. What's going on with Jazzy? What she said? Hold on. Why she said prayers to Jazzy? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she's talking about. Jazzy, what happened to your husband? My husband just had... Oh, Lord, Jazzy. Yes, honey. She said her husband just had open heart surgery today. Please keep my family in your prayers. Yes, Jazzy. We pray safety, a safe recovery. We pray patience for you and your husband and everything in Jesus' name, honey. Amen. It's going to be fine. It's already done. It's already done. So praise God for that on this good Sunday. Okay. We got Jazzy worked out. We got Jazzy and her husband. We got them taken care of. Thank you, Miss Exec. Thank you, Brandy. Geneva. Oh my God. Geneva. Okay. I went back and I looked at the episode where Naomi had threw that coffee. Geneva going in that bathroom crying and going on. And when clueless Tiffany walked in, she should have just told her then, Tiffany, look, you can't talk to Javon. Because Javon is my man. He may be my baby daddy. Okay. Matter of fact, he is my baby daddy. So I know how he moves. Girl, he gonna tell you everything. He gonna tell you that we fit. He gonna tell you this house is beautiful as you are. He gonna tell you all the things. And you gonna open up like a freaking Venus flytrap. Okay. Thank you, Jazzy. Girl. But let me tell you, Belisha said that the woman melted like a wicked witch. Okay, this is the problem I have with Tyler Perry. The woman is still face down in the hospital bed. She was face down all through that first part. Then we come back for the part B or second season. She's still face down. No, girl, Pepper, you good? You know, like we talking about divorced sisters. She's still face down. Now let me tell you what my problem is with this. Now that Geneva went over here and stabbed William, is William gonna be in the hospital all the next season? Cause I can't take that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if he has 8 episodes, William in the hospital, so they're gonna have Geneva in the hospital scene. They're gonna have everybody going to the hospital and Rashida going over there checking on him. And then the last episode, he finally opened his eyes. I can't take it. Thank you, Julie. I can't take it. Why was the coffee boiling, and why did she pick the coffee pot up with her hands? I just finished watching that. When Naomi threw that coffee on that woman, she picked the pot up with her hands. She did not grab the handle. She grabbed the pot, the body of the pot, and threw it. So Naomi should have 3rd-degree burns on her hands. I was like, come on, Tyler. That's why I hate Tyler Perry's that girl with pregnant twins. Yes, I don't watch. This is the only thing I watch for real. And I'm gonna tell you why I watch this. I watch this because without Bridget, all of the actors are really good. Naomi is a lot, but she's hilarious. And Tiffany is a little delayed, but Rashida and Geneva, fantastic. LaToya Luckett is doing her thing. If they were horrible actors, I couldn't even watch this. Right? Javon is the devil. She was right. Rashida's right. He is. The fact that he was across the street looking at the house so he could move in across from William and Geneva and the baby. Yeah. Okay. Did y'all find this to be crazy? So, what's his name? Lance, whatever. Last done took laced fentanyl narcotics. They find him in the bed, almost on his way to glory. Out of nowhere, Rashida runs and gets nose spray, sprays in his nose. He comes back. The paramedics come in. They working on him. Then the next scene, he's sitting on the couch talking about, I'm okay. That it was laced with fentanyl. They took him to the morgue and showed him how people done left here. You should at least have him in the hospital just for, observations. Tyler had people drinking water out of the empty glasses. And then to throw that scene in there about the daughter sleeping with 2 men, and there's no follow-up. It could have just been the sister and the brother always at it, and the brother has the story because he's the one taking drugs. You didn't need to add that she banging 2 dudes and nothing comes of that. Because that conversation Rashida had with her was crazy. It was so crazy. It was just insane to me. And then he just down here to the morgue. You're not going to take the baby to the hospital to check on? Hey, Wendy. Hey, Sarah Wendy. We have another star in the building, y'all. Sarah Wendy. Let's get into it. 1908. I know that's right. I know that's right, Wendy. You done fixed that. I love it. Shout out to Sarah Wendy, honey. She got the 1908 at the end of her handle. I love it. So, hey, Vicky. So I was like, Okay, that was it. I thought that was strange. And then y'all, Naomi, y'all know how crazy it is. Like I mentioned in my review, the woman that poisoned her husband, she gone to jail for 15 to life or something like that. So you gonna have Naomi setting up, like being set up. Because I know Franklin is not gone. I know Franklin's not gone. Because first of all, Tyler had Bolo or Hakeem walk in there and look like he gonna do something in the daylight. All the lights on outside. He coming from in the bathroom. Get it done. But Franklin had time to go and pour 2 glasses of brandy, drink both of them, tell him that I can pay you more than her, and you're not about to get your money. And what she told you, I put my hands on her and I did something to our son. She's a liar. You're not going to get your money. That just could have been done so differently. And today's world, somebody got some cameras. They had every porch light on that they got in the down Home Depot out there. So then we meet the son, and the way Naomi done cursed him out. I know Franklin ain't going nowhere, but let me tell you this. Let me say this, Special K, about Franklin. When the word, okay, first of all, the police, how did the police know just to call the son? Because how did he know that, right? So he done called the son, says your daddy gone. And when the baby showed up to the police station, he was like, where's my dad? And then he said, hold on a minute. I feel like what they should have done, because we know Franklin is not going nowhere, I feel like what they should have done was taken him to the back and just had Franklin like in a holding cell or had him in an office, not even say anything, but just open the door and show him. Because the son already feel like the mama was up to something. He feel like this was her alibi. So if he saw his dad, he would already know what the deal is, right? Then I feel like they should have had Naomi to rip that shirt off of Hakeem to show that he was wearing a wire. You know what I'm saying? She was smart. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You're dangerous. Oh my God. But you run outside and then the police everywhere. Now you go get in trouble for hiring someone to unalive your husband. That's a life sentence. We gonna put Naomi in prison for life? Like if this don't come back, that'll be fine. But if you come back, and so she gonna be in trial for the whole episode, for the whole season. William gonna be in the bed for the whole season. The white lady still gonna be in bed laying on her face. Like it's just crazy. I think Naomi has Bolo admitting on her phone and she'll get off. She probably does. She probably does have something. Yeah, he definitely shot. He'll do it in 8 days. Millichan, but when she took him to the bank to see the money, crazy. But the thing is, the story is so good. That's why we can accept it, because the story is so good and we can see beneath all this bad writing. So anyway, Geneva should have told this girl, Tiffany getting turned up, upside down, right side up, in and out. She getting turned around, right? To the point where she like, wait a minute, this is just too much love bombing. Like, let me get myself together. I need a break. Even when she asking Javon for a break, Javon said, hold up, I got one more trick. And then I go home. And he blows her mind even further. Blows it. Tevin said he reuses scripts from other shows. She'll be on trial for 2 seasons. I know she'll be on trial for 2 seasons. And my thing is this, don't have Naomi on this road. You know what I'm saying? If Naomi is a wildfire, she's a firecracker, right? So let her do some things that maybe Franklin can throw her in jail for like 30 days, or she could be on probation. But don't give her nothing she can do life with, because I'm not trying to see no jail scenes every season. Because what they're going to do, go visit her all the time? They just need to write her character out. He has a really good show if he does it right. If he writes this correctly, it will be so good. Then we find out when Jeff catches Javon and Geneva kissing, then they go back and sit in the waiting room. And now Geneva is explaining to Tiffany how much Javon loves her, how he moved here for her, how he's using her to make her jealous. And then Javon said, well, what about you, Pastor, and them two ladies? Now, Rashida and Jeff then sat up here, worked it out. She wearing wigs. They having bang bang. They seem to be real happy. Now we find out, like, how you go in the scene like that? And then all Jeff said was, he's lying. He don't know what he's talking about. What? No. We got to talk about this. What you talking about? I just think we needed 2 more episodes. We needed at least 2 more episodes to ride that out. We need to see how William was going to be. We need to see how Jeff was going to talk about these 2 women. We need to see how Tiffany was going to be. What is she saying to Geneva? Because Tiffany had been the road, Tiffany the road Javon to the sunset over and over again. So your best friend, now I said this in my review. Now, K. Michelle, this is a plot twist, baby. Now, this is a plot twist. Okay? This is plotting and planning over here. Holler at Javon. Tiffany is speechless. They're going to charge her with attempted unaliving and conspiracy to commit unaliving or something like that. And then they're going to do a few things with her in jail, and then she's going to be good, gone for good, I guess. Did the same. I don't know. But I don't know why Geneva was trying to throw that IVF story on William, like William wasn't going to get it. Talking about they switched something up. He did not believe that. And then he the one that got a prostitute and they had bang bang on the couch, the baby upstairs. And then how Geneva is so out of it that she don't even think about her child. Maybe I can kind of believe that because she's never really there. And let me tell you something. That first part of the season, I felt like I knew that wasn't his child because Tyler had written him too parenty. You know what I'm saying? He was too parenty with Anika. Just way too parenty for us to think that he could be the father. She said Javon he is going to lie and get his baby mama off. But here's the thing. We know that I feel William is not going anywhere. He's going to be fine. He's just going to have a little nerve damage, I believe. And then, then they're going to probably get a divorce. And then Tiffany and Geneva are not going to be friends. And the way Geneva sat there and poured her heart out, I love you, Jay. Oh, I love you. She poured her heart out. Girl, she said, girl, it's crazy. Hey, Tina. Hey, Mary. And then, like, I just don't understand, like, how you just throw little stuff out here. Even that scene when he went to that to the projects and then people trying to get his car. How everybody just done pulled their strap out on the pastor. The pastor pulls the strap out and he gets out. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. And then I hate the car scenes. The cars, look, Jeff driving like this. So and so, and so and so. Put your eyes on the street. And honey, Myron, Denise, and Bridget, they can go. Tyler has Bridget just walking around the church. She just walking in circles. Her story is so dumb to me with this damn, what's his name? The deacon man. Oh, girl. Horrible. He talking loud. Come on, what am I gonna do? I gotta take my game. I'm gonna take this TV. How you gonna take the TV and where you gonna go? And how you gonna go? What you gonna take the TV in? You need a job. Then he done found Marvin's key in the laundry. Then called Marvin and told him he coming over in the middle of the night. Now the crazy ex-wife, soon to be ex, and following him now to vandalize Bridget's car. Bridget needs to go. Myra needs to go. Myra and Wilma with the pearls need to go. Like when Denise walked up on Bridget and Myron talking, and she said, "What you?" Because what did she hear? Did she hear? She heard her say, "What did she hear?" Because he was like, "I talked to whatever." She was like, "You got to get over your feelings," because she didn't got over the feelings, and the pastor got over the feelings. And then she come out to me, "So who you got feelings for?" I feel like that was a good conversation. Because at this time, they should have been loud enough for Denise to hear that he had feelings for the pastor, so that story could open up, and then we could have a real conversation. You know, she can start putting stuff together. Oh, this is why this is going. Oh, this is why you're doing this. That's how that should have gone. But you done came back the next day and he sleep in the vestibule in 2 chairs. You were supposed to go home, or Denise should have still been there talking. That's what I think. I'm just trying to figure out how you don't know your child's blood type till an emergency. It's not that he didn't know the blood. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. When the baby born, I mean, that's not something you just be on like that. You just don't be on it like that. Like when you have a baby, that ain't the first. You know, I didn't ask what Lillian's blood type was. I did not ask that question, right? I did not. I don't, that's not something you just on like that real quick. That's just something, this the daddy, this the mama, that them chromosomes have come together. So if they need something, they can pull from one of them. But then when you get in there and you need it, it's like, oh, she has AB and he has O. Like, what you talking about? I know Braun Sugar. Like I don't even remember. I don't remember, but I know if Lillian needs some blood, I could give it to her or her dad. But it's like you just don't. That's not something you just know like that. That's not something you know like that. Yeah, you don't just know the blood type, girl. When you having a baby child, that's the last thing. You need to make sure everybody's living 10 fingers, 10 toes. Everybody breathing. Everybody. There is no blood out of the body. That's what we be wanting to know. But I can see it. But it's shocking when you find out that I'm O and my baby is AB, and you can't do that. That is insane. I don't know about that. No, it wasn't with my Gen Z baby. But I feel like this is a very good show. I feel like this is a very good show. I feel like Tyler really does need to just have some writers to come in and help him, because he writes it, directs it, films it, all the things. And he's just, if you're writing a story in a day, maybe you have a concept and you have a meeting and you're sitting down and you're talking about what you want to happen, and you throw out a few pamphlets like this, what you're going to say, this, what you're going to say, this, what you're going to say. It just doesn't make sense. It's a lot of stuff that should not have been in there. It's a lot of stuff that should be in there. But I thought Divorced Sisters in the total was fantastic. I thought it was great. I had to look beyond the craziness. I thought it was good. I want to know who these 2 women are that Jeff is talking to. I want to know what Tiffany, how she's going to react. I hope William is not in bed for the whole next season. Geneva needs while they're in the hospital, they need to give Geneva a shot and a drip, because she is certifiably insane. And I really and truly hope to God they don't have Naomi in prison for life. I really do. Yeah. Carmen. Exactly. She gonna tell Tiffany this all her fault. Girl, this is not my fault. This man, your husband, Geneva, hooked me up with this man, right? Yeah, I should have known something was wrong when we was back at the beginning of the season at the church benefit, and you over here crying, talking about you going to the bathroom, and I'm asking what's wrong, and Rashida telling me to go about my business. I should have known something was going on. But you acting crazy. I didn't know this man. I didn't know this was your baby daddy. He definitely needs help with the writing. I could help him. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I had, I sleep with paper and pen in the bed. I had scribbled some stuff. I said, take this out. I said, oh, we could redo this like this. I said, oh, I could just redo this thing and retell it online. I could do it and it would be so good. Like Tyler, you gotta flow with your stories. They gotta make sense. You gotta know what to keep in and take out. That situation with the girl and sleeping with two men, that was, we didn't have to know that. Because nothing came of it. Oh, and also nothing came of Rashida asking less for the people in the church who sold him the drugs. Because I feel like in order for us to feel like that part of the story is moving on, we didn't have to see the investigation, but there should have been some investigators that had come to Jeff's office and he told them what was going on and he would like them to investigate. And we would just know in our head that the investigation is taking place. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you see it happening, then you already know how the story is moving. Did he even give her a list of the names? We're supposed to be in investigation mode. Geneva has like, girl, I don't know what Javon over there doing to Geneva and Tiffany, but he doing it. He doing it so tough. I mean, I was glad she found. I love the way Jeff had him to talk to get Geneva to tell it. Let's talk about how y'all started out. Talk about how y'all your first date. And she couldn't take it because he was recalling all those things. He was so happy. It's not your baby. He already knew that. He already knew it. And then I felt like when William had gone to the yoga studio, he stayed there too long. He's standing there looking. I thought he was going to try to kiss the woman. I'm like, why are you still here? Right? She already knew something was wrong. She said that. He was like, all he should have said, I just came for the box, the Italy box. And then she could have said, well, your wife came and got it. And he was like, what? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then she says something like, I hope everything works out. And get your ass out of there. Why you standing there lingering like, I was like, this is crazy. I want to write it. I want Tyler to enlist me to write the next season or help him write the next. No, I don't even want to write it. I just want to be there to help him put it together. Take this out, put this in. This is too much. Bring this down. This is what the audience needs. Introduce this. I can do that. I can do that. I am an author. I have books, people. I know how to write a story and it flows. I owe y'all another book too. But I know how to write a story. Okay. And Tyler, I don't know what the hell he's doing. I just don't know. Mr. Perry, yeah, I need to be the creative advisor. Okay. Yeah, I need to proofread. Yeah, we need, no. We don't need this. Exactly. I need to proofread what you're doing. Let me be on the editing team because this right here is dumb. Okay. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to have William in this hospital for 4 episodes. And we're going to get this white lady up out the bed. She going to either go on to Glory or she going to get some skin drafts and she going to go home and recuperate. That's what's going to happen. And we're going to get Franklin out of this room back here so they can go to court and do whatever they're going to do with Naomi. That's what's going to have to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what, I mean, it's just, you got a whole lot of other stuff you got to deal with, Tyler. You got lawsuits in the millions and millions. Let me handle the editing. I can do that. It said before Will mollywop Geneva, let's not forget that Geneva hit him 1,000 times and bust him on top of the head twice with different bases. Exactly. Because I was like, he gonna hit her. I was like, he about to hit her. He is about to hit her. And where did she get that knife from? Yes, skin grafts. Like something's got to happen, Mrs. Glory. Something's got to happen. Because we're gonna have to have something happen. This girl cannot be face down, ass up in a hospital no more. I can't look at her no more like that. And then she got sepsis after Naomi threw them flowers on her back. Okay. It's just gonna have to change. Girl, yes, Brenda, face down in the bed. She got sepsis now. Oh, the knife came from the fruit she had on the table. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. Thank you. Girl, Bron Sugar, I know you ain't watching it. Bron Sugar, when I tell you that she has been in the hospital since the first 8 episodes, she went to the hospital like the third or fourth episode, and it was 8 episodes. And now this particular season is 8 episodes, and she's still in the hospital. I like Will too. Whew. Yeah, girl, yeah, fed. Yes, Will gave the lady of the evening a snack. She had a charcuterie board. Then, okay, so wait a minute. Why are we talking about that? So Tiffany's ex-husband is that close to call. No, he called Tiffany. He texted Tiffany. And then let me say this. What's crazy? You messaged Tiffany to tell Tiffany that William picked up a lady of the evening, right? So then you'd have had the ex-husband to call Tiffany back to check on her or whatever, and then and then he told me, "Oh, I've been watching what you've been doing. You've been selling a lot of houses, and I need some more money. Get off my screen. Get off of my screen." Tyler, why would you do that? It was enough to have the ex there, right? I was cool with Tiffany, like, oh, there's my ex, because he's a bartender. It was cute. They made him jealous. Then he called her when he saw William. That's where it stops. But now they got this man in the car calling Tiffany, talking about he been watching all the houses she's selling, and he needs some more alimony. And where's Tiffany's child? Don't Tiffany have a son? Are we gonna see the baby next week? I mean, next season. Will has been lame all along. Girl, Will is lame in everything he plays in, Esther. Let's just keep it funky. But he tickled me when Naomi was drinking that coffee at the beginning and she stuck her tongue in there. He said, that's one way to drink it. Girl, I holler. Oh! Tiffany, we've yet to see Tiffany's son. Yeah, he is in college. But I was glad to see Naomi's son. And he'd have figured it out, like, what my mama doing here? Bron Sugar, look. The Family That Prays is the best body of work that Tyler Perry has ever done. And when I say best body of work, I'm talking about plays, I'm talking about Madea's, anything. This movie right here. I watch this movie every time it's on something. I have the DVD for this movie. This is the only Tyler Perry DVD I have, because The Family That Prays is but taking account of the actors, who was that? Who was that? What's her name? Sanaa Lathan in there. Kathy Bates was in there. Kathy Bates? It's gonna have to be good. Oh yeah, she said, I'm so glad Tiffany read his behind. Yeah, that's because of caliber actors. And I'm gonna tell you something. LaToya Luckett is doing a great job. I think the girl who plays Geneva, she's doing a great job. Even Tiffany, she's doing a great job. Now, this Bridget, you can take her on away, but we gotta have Naomi. We gotta have Naomi, right? We gotta have her. Alfred Rutter. Oh, that was such a good movie. Such a good movie. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, we done talked about this for 39 minutes. Yeah, Sanaa did really good. Okay, I haven't watched Beauty in Black because it's Tyler Perry, but people do talk about that. I could give it a try. I don't know when, but I could. Okay, we're gonna go on to, let's go on to this, because I've been watching this. Hold on. We got to get on to Love, Marriage, Huntsville. Okay, y'all. Let's get everything out from Divorced Sisters, Beauty in Black. I gotta watch it. Oh yeah, and Regina Hall. Yes, and Regina Hall. She was in it too. And the dude that played Rock. Yeah, he was good. That was really good. Honey, this right here, bravo to Marceau and bravo to Tisha. Y'all did that. It's y'all are actors. Y'all need y'all SAG card. Y'all are bona fide actors. This is no longer a reality TV show. This is a scripted television show. Because we all look what Tisha posted. Let me show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. This is the chapter where everything finally works out for you. For who, Tisha? You? Because at the end of the show, you said you just don't know where it's gonna be. And I know you ain't talking about getting no divorce. So everything is working out for you? Because you reading your scripts, because that's the only thing I can come up with. Because Tisha, girl, child, a miss. No, it was Regina Hall. It wasn't Regina King in that movie. Not in The Family That Prays. Regina Hall was in the movie. Regina King was not in that movie. Oh, was that? Yeah, that was. Who was that? Was that Regina? Was it? No, that was Taraji. Taraji was in Family That Prays. That was Taraji Henson. It wasn't Regina nobody. It was Taraji. Child, look. I have listened to this last part. Taraji was her sister. Yeah, Taraji was her sister. Yeah, she was in that. I have listened to this last part of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna start with, first of all, I got to give it to Martell. Martell had channeled Mel from 2018 when they had that little dinner party, and Mel asked the question. So, what is y'all deal breakers? What do y'all feel about, like, if Martell was cheating? Like, what do y'all think? Right? Martell knows that he blew up last week, so he had to start little different. Did I? So Martell was like, so when Kimmy said, y'all can ask me anything and I can be transparent, and Martell goes right in. So what is your deal breaker? So she's saying, when me and Maurice got together, for me, infidelity was a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker for all of us in the beginning of our relationships, because we don't want to be cheated on. We don't think that he will cheat on us. We don't think we'll cheat on him. It is a deal breaker, as she said, for me and Maurice. She said, but after seeing divorces, and I thought this was real crazy that she mentioned the kids, because her son is grown and living by himself, and his son is probably with his mama, and he in college. It ain't no kids for y'all, Kimmy, right? It's the fact that he probably laying up with some younger women. So Kimmy is like, yes, we built this, and yes, I will look over infidelity and finances, because she couldn't just say infidelity. So it's good that Kimmy is, shout out to Martell for getting that out of her, but it's good that she was able to just to say that, because I think we all, even though we haven't seen it and it's all alleged, and in our personal opinion, there definitely is some infidelity going on over there. Absolutely. Kimmy will forgive it, and I'm sure it has to be some stipulations, like, is it one girl? Is it 4 girls? Is it 6 girls? Is it NDA? How often? Like, what is really going on? And when did it start? Because, like I said, I wasn't there. It exactly, Audrey. Exactly. So why not just be upfront, and just why not say that? And when she said that, Tisha looked down, Marceau sitting there like this, Nell eating food, Chris like this. Martell ain't got nothing to lose. She said no, allegedly. I don't know. It could be today, girl. It could be. Tammy said whether doing the cancer diagnosis. Girl, it could be right now at 1:44 p.m. Central. It could be going on right now as we speak. And Kimmy would be okay with it. And I feel like, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why he can't put it on there. Mel has no connection to that show. They can do whatever they want to do. But I think that Y'all made me lose my train of thought when I saw that. Um, I think that Kimmy, when they were in Las Vegas and he mentioned that he had been with 6 women and Kimmy wanted to know if that was during the time that she was around. And I feel like, oh, this is what I was going to say. I feel like in a marriage, you're not supposed to tell people what to do because you're grown, right? You're not here to raise anybody. But I feel like there's just a certain level of respect in a marriage. When I was married, there's no way I would have gone out and stayed out to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, knowing I got a husband at home as a woman. And there's no way as a woman that I would, and I'm going to say this, allow my husband to stay out to no 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I remember when Lillian was born and me and her dad had been going back and forth, just when a new baby in the house, you're trying to get your feels, trying to understand, make sure she up and dry and fed and all that. So I realized that, he had been working a lot. And I said, look, why don't you go and hang out with your boys and have you a night out? And he said, okay, tomorrow I'll, because I wasn't going nowhere. He said, you can camp out downstairs and just watch TV and I'll take care of the baby. I was fine with that. So he went out with his friends. We were in Japan, so Japan never closes. So I think he came in about 3 or 4. That made sense. You know what I'm saying? It made sense. But when we got back here to the States and he went out with his friends, he was home like by 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no sense of you being out of 5 o'clock in the morning. I told y'all what Candy said. Ty coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock? Yes, girl. I put it in my story on Instagram. 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock. Candy said Ty coming in. Maurice has never stopped coming in late. Never stopped. Is that Lillian? Never stopped coming in late. The night that he had that little arrest, he was coming in late or whatever. He didn't come in with her. But you can't come in no 5 o'clock being my husband. That is crazy. What you out at 5 o'clock for? I understand. Like the club closed about 2 o'clock. I understand you pulling in at 3. And then we 2:30. 1 o'clock. Hey, brown sugar babe. That is insane. Maurice has never changed anything he's done. They've gone to counseling. She's talked about, I don't want to be raising another kid. They're raising Monster. Can we get 75 more likes? That's what's being asked. Can we get 75 more likes? Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, please. Please and thank you. I would appreciate it. He is going out. He has not stopped. He hadn't helped her raise his son. He hadn't done anything. Maurice has not changed. So I feel like Maurice saying that he gonna be with Kimmy, he gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Because Kimmy is okay with him doing whatever he wants to do. She's okay with him cheating. She's fine. So then let's fast forward. I like what Will had to say. Will was like, are any of y'all happy? Because y'all seem to be real down and gloomy over here. And it was true around the table. Tisha not talking. Marceau in deep, like my grandma can say, deep study. Like he in deep study. So Tisha offers Ken an apology, right? For getting in his business, talking about this, that, and the third. So Marceau is patiently, carefully listening to Tisha. And then Ken was like, well, I don't say anything to you about the stuff I hear about Marceau. So Tisha is always on the defense. Oh, you would take that and talk to Marceau. You wouldn't talk to me. And then in the next breath, what did you hear? Tell me more. What did you hear? So Marceau is like, you begging the man to tell you everything else. Like, why are you begging him to tell you that? I'm not begging nobody. But you were. Tisha. I mean, it's crazy. I'm with you, Mary. Mary said, hell no, that ain't happening. Oh, Lord. She said, Deborah said, Kimmy is on the edge. It's going to be revealed where he was or who he's with. Begging for information. So then Marceau is like, and I feel like Marceau, Tisha is not, let me say this, Tisha is not intellectually smart. That's the best way I could say that, right? Because when Maurice mentioned that he told Kimmy what would it take to buy her out, Kimmy's response was, "You can't buy me out." I don't know what else Kimmy said, but that's all Maurice said. Now I knew that this would not be the same conversation, and I think Marceau, I'm going to go with the sake of the show. I think Marceau knows that Tisha is not intellectually smart, and she does not know how to, critically think, and where she goes with it. He was trying to have a conversation with her. And I feel like maybe he shouldn't have said, "What would it take to buy you out?" I think he should have just said, "Tisha, me and Maurice was talking, and he was talking about stuff him and Kimmy was going on. So it made me think about something to ask you. Like, what do you think your value is with Black and, Sculpt?" I think that would have got over a lot better than him saying, "How can I buy you out?" I knew Tisha was going straight to divorce. I knew she was going to divorce. Tisha's husband is good with words, and that's why they can keep up with him. Big circles. Marceau tried to explain it to her, but she would not. She just could. But here's the thing, Wendy. She not only she not comprehend, she can't listen. And I agree with Marceau. I want a wife that listens to me. She doesn't listen to him. She's thinking about how to come back to him. Right? She's listening to respond and not to comprehend. Marceau, why you say that? Because I feel like then you want to buy me out of Scott Manor, and then it's a divorce. He never said anything about a divorce. He said, "What is your value in these companies? Like, if you don't feel like you have a value, I could buy you out of that and then take that off your plate, because maybe if I take that off your plate, then you can be here for me more than I feel like you are." But then Marceau lost me when he was talking about, and they did the flashback, him talking about how much he's alone. Sir, was you alone on that plane when you went to Africa? Because you could have been with Tisha. You could have been with Tisha. You don't went to Africa all by yourself. She got book sense, but no common sense. Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely. And you want to sit here and talk about all the times you've been by yourself. I was told in season, I don't know what season this is. I'm just going to say about 3 or 4 years ago, that Tisha cries a lot on set because she can't get to places on time, because she has to do so much dropping off and picking up with the kids, because Marceau doesn't do any of that. I'm sure Tisha would enjoy some help. You know what I mean? That's what she needs. But he doesn't do that. Now, he may do that now that the kids are older. But he's like, "I just need a partner who's going to be there for me. I need you to bring me lunch because I'm working. I work for my family." And she had a point. Like, you need some balance, Marceau. Like, you can stop and go and have a meal. Like, you can stop working at 8:00. We can meet at the restaurant at 8:30. We can have a meal to 10, and we can go home. And you can do whatever you need to do tomorrow. You can have a date night. You could have had a date vacation if you took your wife to Africa. You could have done that. And did he really take MJ to see Kendrick Lamar? Or did he just go to Europe by himself? Because Tisha was like, "I was going to plan that for that was our next coming up trip." He was like, "We should go for our 20th anniversary." I don't believe it. Tisha is male, but Mel didn't stay. Marceau told Tisha a long time ago he wants a housewife, not a business partner. Absolutely. He said he feels alone in this. He said he doesn't feel like he has a partner. He feels like he's alone all the time. And I know Tisha feel alone. She's been a single mother since we met her. She's been a single married mother since we've met her. I know she feels alone. I know she does. Hey, Melissa, I hope y'all having some fun. Have a great day. I just tapped in and hit the button. Thank you, hon. Thank you for hitting the button. Going back to the bushes. Thank you. Y'all go ahead and hit the button in the bushes. I think so too, Brown Sugar. She said, "I think Marceau is embarrassed of Tisha." I think so too, because in that moment when he said, "Can you just get out of your head? Can you get out of your thought process and have a conversation with me? I'm not saying get a divorce. I'm saying, where do you see your value? Well, myself, you have a team. So, okay, he has a team and he doesn't want her to do as much, but what is it that you can do? Like, let's have a conversation. Put the divorce to the side. I'm not talking about divorce, Tisha. I'm not talking about that. But she is so like in her head and she just doesn't get it. And I thought that was so passive aggressive when he was wiping her forehead. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Don't touch me. Tisha's embarrassing and exhausting to listen to. Yes. And then look like Destiny about to get her caught up in a lie at this reunion. Talking about she either fight with Destiny or divorce Marceau. And look like she gave her a time and a place when she said it. Girl, Tisha is just insufferable, unbearable. A mess. She is. She is a mess. But that was that. I felt like Trish had a battery in her back. I felt like somebody said, girl, you're going to have to do something on the season finale. You can't just sit up here with your face looking like a stone. Like, you're going to have to do something. If you that hurt, you need to go back and get your husband back, because this is ridiculous. Because how do you not just be happy to be rid of that stress? He not coming over here. He don't have no place in Huntsville. He not seeing the kids. He got something to say about you and Ken. Nobody said you had to marry Ken, Trish. Nobody's saying that. Just be divorced. Nobody said you got to marry him. Marceau likes making, he makes Tisha look. And even if this is set up by Tisha and Marceau, why would Tisha want to play this part? I'm not going to play this part where I look crazy. I'm not going to do that. Who not coming back? I don't see I can't deal with that. Hey, D. I'm talking about the whole trip. Martell did all that hollering. She's sitting up there like this. Like, girl, get off the camera. Get off of the camera, Trish. You getting on my nerves. Come back when you can play with the group. No lockjaw. Lockjaw. I think some of his fake, but them tears was not. Yeah, you talking about Tisha and them? Yeah. Tisha did really cry at the end. And like, you could tell when she was holding her mouth. I was like, ooh. And then he was like, why do I talk? That was my question. Why do you talk? Why do you talk to Tisha? Because she don't ever get it. She don't get it. Nell didn't want none of that because she know Chris Fletcher done cheated, so she stayed her behind quiet. She just ate her food and got quiet. She said, I'm happy. And that was it. That's all Nell had to say. Trish doesn't need to come back. Yeah, come back when you can play with the group, because you acting crazy. We got to put you out tonight. You need to go take a nap, and then we'll see you tomorrow, because I don't like this. Gail said, I love Tisha. No one seems to want to try to understand her point. Girl, we try. Gail. Okay. Gail, we try to understand Tisha, and I give Tisha points. I said Tisha has been a single mother wife since this show started. I don't think Marceau has really helped her a lot. But Tisha she is insufferable. She's still sitting up there to me. I want you to talk about how I feel. Girl, Destiny had to apologize to you. You got to accept the apology and move on. She can't move on. I hate it for Tisha. I hate it for her. I hate that she presents herself like this. I think she's a great wife and a great mother. Marceau is gaslighting her. I agree with you on that. Because when he's sitting there talking about how lonely he is and he wants Tisha there, there's been some times that Tisha could have been there. She could have been on the trip to Africa. He wanted to go by himself. Why would you want to go to Africa by yourself? And then you talking about you lonely here in Huntsville. That don't make sense to me. It seems as if everybody is falling for it. He doesn't get it. No, we get it. We get that he is horrible. We get that Marceau is horrible. Now we don't lose sight of that. But we also just feel like Tisha is just like, I couldn't be friends with Tisha. I could not, because she's so needy. You know what I mean? She asked me about her feelings. She asked me about her feelings 2 times. It's a wrap for me. I done apologize to you. What else you want me to do? What else do you want me to do, Tisha? I want you to take care of my feelings. Girl, stop having so many feelings. Get your backbone up. Like, it drives me nuts. And she just don't get it. And I don't know, Gail, I don't know if this is how she's doing on the show, like running it out, just taking it out and running it out. But we tired of her running it out. Girl, I saw her at the last Boule, child. I talked to her at the last Boule. We took a picture together. I had talked to her about Kiki. Kiki had just passed. So I couldn't believe she was at Boule. She looks, I mean, I had to give her a hug. I had to hug her because she looked like she was just so devastated. You know, we're in an AKA environment. So it's about us. You know what I'm saying? So all this television stuff goes out the window. But I felt really bad for her. But back on this TV stuff, Tisha gets on my natural nerve. I'm sorry, Tisha, but you just do. Like, I really want you to come back and just be this strong, supportive, just secure woman. Because when she was sitting there, okay, Gail, let me say this. When she was sitting there and Ken said I could say some things about what I've heard about Marceau, and she said, talk to Marceau about that, don't talk to me. And then in the next breath, tell me, what did you hear about Marceau? Tell me more. That's what we're talking about. You say one thing and then you do another, right? And that's why Marceau said, you over here begging the man to tell you, want us to be happy, but you want him to tell you some stuff. Like, she's just so insecure. Child, when Ken said he over there basically having Diddy parties, I was like, Lord Jesus, today. No, sir, not today. Not the Diddy party. No. I thought that was the craziest thing in the world. My goodness. I couldn't believe that he said that. I could not believe that. But at the same time, it is what it is, child. It is what it is. Hold on. On automatic. Okay. Frequency low. I just want it to be low. Save. Okay. Now we rolling. Now we're cooking with fish grease. And okay, there we go. I had to fix something right quick. So Diddy Party took me out. Yep. Because Kim was like, I'm sick of you. But she was wrong for that. Like, she was wrong to even tell that girl that. I don't know if I'm going live for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if I'm going live tonight for that. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, y'all, I'm done with this. Let's go on to y'all got anything else to say about Love Marriage Huntsville? I'm glad the reunion seemed like it's gonna be pretty good. I'm late, but I wanted to give my opinion on Marceau and Tisha. I really listened to Marceau and Cena. I actually got Marceau a point for once. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Derica. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, not Derica. That's not, is that how you say your name? Desira Gilbert. I got it too. Like he literally, Marceau was literally sitting there trying to have a conversation, not eartail. Marceau was trying to have a real, like, adult, grown, married conversation. Tisha just hears buy out and she goes straight to divorce. And Marceau looked like he was so aggravated. Like, Tisha, can you just once forget your thoughts and listen to me? Right? Okay, good to see it. I'm glad I got that right. Well, she said this was fake. What was fake? What part was fake? What part was fake? Just not blue? Girl, put that down in the comments. Because we about to move on. I know she was talking about what Tisha said about leaving Marceau was at Kimmy's party and had Kimmy mouth on the floor. And then what Carlos gonna ask Kimmy about did I put Belle Collective up here? Oh, I gotta get Belle Collective up here. And then he gonna ask Kimmy about like if she would allow cheating or whatever. And then Maurice looking all up in her face, trying to wait and see what she gonna say, because he's hoping that she says that we can work through whatever. He is hoping she says that. Hold on, I gotta get this up here. I don't want to not have this up here. I thought I had. Oh, maybe I deleted it. Did I delete it? I hope not. Hold on, y'all. I want to put this up here. I don't want to, because I want to talk about Belle Collective Birmingham. I definitely want to talk about those ladies. We'll probably talk. Y'all remind me to talk about it at the end. Okay, let's go on to Maurice. Maurice Benji. No, Kimmy, baby. I think Javon is lying. You think Javon is lying? All right, honey. Heart and Hustle Houston. Here we come. Uh-oh. I was so happy that this was on last night. Y'all, if you are not watching this, please add this to your list. That's on because of the interview with Coleslaw Martell. Y'all, please add this to your list. Please add Heart and Hustle. Now, this is a group of 6 women who really live this life. Ro is entertainment person. Labrina is living the soft life with these horses on this estate. Manera is a content creator. This is Manera right here. She is a content creator, and she's navigating her relationship. Ooh, Ro looks so good, didn't she? Did she look good? Ooh, and Elena came in. Oh my God, I was so happy with her. And then Chloe's sitting here and I talked about her and Jordan got a crazy relationship. And, you know, my girl, Latoria, she is always the voice of reason and she just wants peace and happiness. And I just love these women. I literally love these women. They showed me so much love when Trinity and I went down there. They Road was just awesome. Like, it was just amazing. The Labrina spa is simply amazing. And I heard on the show that they're adding to it. It is so great. I love it. And I will definitely go back. But this right here, so last season, here we go. So last season, the girls were pretty much like surface, and not surface in a bad way, but just us getting to know them, right? And let me put this live. So we were getting to know them, and come here to this season, we open it up. It's just Latoria, Chloe, and Ro in the beginning. And because when the cameras went down, the girls had therapy sessions. Labrina then got mad and cursed everybody out and walked out of the session. So the girls haven't talked to her since. So Labrina and Manera get together and she's talking about what really happened. You know what I mean? And so Chloe said she didn't like that Labrina had said that she was like a scammer and she buys clothes, keeps the tags on them and returns them with the receipts. So the girls got a lot of tension, right? I know they got to give us a reunion show, but this is different though. This is under another production, so I don't know. They need to give us. Oh, excuse me, y'all. They need to give us a reunion. It started off as beef. If the haves and have not, Lord, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I love that Elena is really prioritizing herself over Josh, who had cheated on her. I did not like Josh being at Labrina's house. I did not like the questions that it seemed like Labrina was listening to him so much. Like, I just didn't like that. I mean, I know he has a side, but it was like, if you have never been through a divorce, then you probably wouldn't catch it. And you probably could if you watched enough TV and stuff. But when he was talking about how much 75% to Elena's business he's given, like that just goes to divorce in my mind. And I hear that. And I hear what he's trying to do. Labrina repeated what she was told. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like Josh, when Josh said, did I put a brush to somebody's face? That was all her, but the 75% was mine. But here's the thing. If you got 75% of something, you ought to be big enough and man enough to tell her what you're doing. So when COVID hits and the money slows up, he doesn't tell Elena that he taking money out trying to flip it and the money flops. Now he didn't not only cheated on her, not only has he cheated on her, but now he done took money out of the house, which money out of their kids' mouths, and you didn't tell her. And she wanted her marriage. We saw them in counseling. It just did not work. I was so outdone with LaBrina. I said, what are you doing over here talking to him? And you know, Will didn't want to no, he didn't say he lost 75%. He said he had 75% of the business. He put in 75%. Hey, Ro. No, who's that? Roach, hey, Ro. He said he put in 75%. The 25% is what Elena brought to the business. So when he said that about 75%, I was like, okay, I see where this is going. I see where this is going. You over here trying to state your claim for this divorce. Then he wants to say that he was trying in the marriage to be in the marriage because he wanted his family. And then when he told LaBrina that Elena had put him out, she's like, oh, she put you out. Yes. Because at the end of the day, now LaBrina's husband cheated on her, right? We found that out last season. So in LaBrina's mind, it can be worked out, but everybody's not like that. LaBrina's husband was not bound to BS. And let me tell you why Will wasn't bound to BS, because Will know that he done went out there and messed up on LaBrina. So he said, well, let's talk about the business. Let's talk about the partnership part. So you didn't tell her that you was taking this money to do that? He was like, no. And then he said he couldn't tell her. Yeah, he was saying 75% of the work. He put in 75% of the business, and 25% was her. Hey, Ro is here. Hey, Ro. Yeah. Ro. Let me go to Ro right quick. Baby, when I tell you Ro snatched, pulled up, popping ass out, girl, your body is everything. Ro is everything, but she everything in real life. Okay. I was like, Ro, you look so good when you came in up that little Chanel top on, girl. You look good. Body is tea. You did that. I'm proud of you, friend. But I was just outdone with LaBrina. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Why is Josh over here? Why is he over here? Ro, you want to come up? If I drop the link, you'll come up. Let me know if you'll come up. You can if you want to, but if not, just let me know. But I would like for you to come up. I'm going to drop the link, so if you want to come up, you can come up. I'll do that. Okay. Just hold on, y'all. We'll see. We'll see if Ro will come up. That would be amazing. Ro, I'm going to copy the link. Okay. It's copied and it's pasted and it's dropped right there. Oh, she said she's getting her hair redone. Okay, she can't come up. So, well, don't get on camera. You don't have to get on camera. You just have you can have your camera turned off. But my thing is, I was just outdone. Because I really want to know what LaBrina cursed y'all out about. That's what I want to know. Okay. Well, look, tell us what LaBrina was. Why LaBrina cursed y'all out? Like at the thing at the winery. Then cursed them out. Then got up and walked out. And I love LaBrina. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will go back to Escape Spot in a heartbeat. Oh, there she go. Hold on. Hey, Ro.
Hey.
Girl, great night. Thank you for coming here. Great night.
I got like a half a weave in my hair right now.
Well, that's right. You ain't got to be on camera. So, okay, Rose. So it was really shocking for y'all three to open the show up. It was really shocking for y'all three.
Really?
I mean, because, you know, how we left with all the girls. And then to find out that it was a little breakdown in the situation. But why LaBrina cursed y'all out?
Girl, you tell me, but I'll go now.
I was like, why would she curse him out and walk out? She was
all that stuff happened while we weren't filming. It happened in the summertime.
Yeah,
And to be honest with you, um now that I go back and after everything happened and I heard everybody's side of it, out after everything, I understood maybe why Labrina reacted the way she did, you know what I'm saying? Or
okay.
why anybody reacted the way they did. But when you're in the midst of everything, it's like everybody feels their own emotions and everybody feels like, from their own feelings. So
Yeah.
I mean, she
Because she said she felt like she was ganged up on by Chloe and Latoria, right? Was it Chloe and Latoria?
right, right.
Yeah, she felt like she was ganged up by them. But what was it? I know I can get why Chloe was, because if she sat there and told Chloe
Girl.
she was a scammer and she taking clothes back,
That happened, and so the whole scammer comment happened when we were in when we did the vineyards, the season finale last time. So that was for months
okay,
before that.
okay,
But I mean, I feel like that has something to do with it, and I feel like that because I'm the one that kept telling Chloe, like, me tell Labrina how you feel, Labrina, you tell Chloe how you feel, Latoya, tell how you feel. Like, I feel like it was just like we all made up to really just move forward. That's all it really was. It wasn't
okay,
a meet up to gang up on anyone, but it just ended up, Latoya was talking and then Chloe jumped in like she always do. So then like it was a gang up thing. But
okay, okay,
but I mean, but sitting in Labrina's seat that moment after she said something, when she said it, I was just like, yeah, Chloe and Latoya, we're talking to you. But initially it was a Latoya and Labrina conversation.
okay. A
Yeah.
Latoria and Sabrina. Okay, I got it. So that's why Latoria was like, well, when Chloe said she's not gonna talk to you again, she was talking about Labrina, like I'm not gonna talk to her either.
No, that came from something else.
Okay, okay, we'll
It's a
see.
lot of drama
Okay,
this
and
season.
I know, and it was like I was shocked. I was really shocked. I know that I have been hearing that, and just to see it now, and I'm here for it. I thought y'all had a great premiere episode. I thought it was wonderful.
If they think
Like,
that was drama, they ain't seen shit.
well, we're excited. We locked in, and y'all
Oh my
need to
gosh.
watch it Saturday night. It's gonna be on. It's probably gonna be on 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. I mean 8 o'clock Eastern next week. Well, no, no, no. It'll be on the same time because they're gonna do the reunion for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, somebody, Brian Stricker said you still in your relationship. You were hugging on some man on the show.
Girl, which one? I'm
I
just tired of all these niggas. Sorry, I'm tired of all of them. I'm tired of them. I'm tired, girl. I'm tired. I just Anyway, I mean, I got a friend, yes, that I've been friending with, but he about to get chopped. He about to get chopped too. I'm sick.
Lord have mercy. Somebody said, "Bro, what was the not on my level stuff?" I think she said she would. Labrina was saying something about peace, and then she said, "I don't want to waste my time." So I was like, "Which one is it, Labrina?"
Uh, the what? To be honest with you, LaBrenda just say the whole "not on my level" conversation. I mean thing, but the way they edited it and it chopped it up to made it look like because I said, so what you trying to say, like woo, 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 whatever. And I don't think that was her answer when I said that back. They chopped it like that. So um I don't, because I feel like if she would have told me, oh yeah, like I said, I'm here for nothing, I'm like, well, fuck you then too, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe LaBrenda said that after I said that. But they tend to chop up
Yeah, we know
the
that. We know
editing
the
stuff.
editing gets crazy. We know that,
Yeah,
but
but that whole conversation was after everybody then got drunk and we sitting at the table. We on a everybody's talking and then and granted it was on camera, so hey, whenever something on camera, you got to go, you got to stand 10 on what you said. But that was like towards the end of our conversation after the whole Elena telling us that Josh took the money. Girl, I was so goddamn tired of that fucking conversation. Lord Jesus. But it was after that, and then it was
she was
towards
in
the
that
end.
confessional a long time.
Huh?
She was in that confessional a long time.
Girl, Lord, oh goodness. Okay, so back in the day that we had that that dinner at the trip we did last season, the production walked to me and said, "Bro, Elena's gonna talk about her and Josh. We don't want you to cut her off. We want you to just let her talk, even though we know that you're, because I was just so tired. I was like, bro, I'm sick of it. Like, please, I don't want to hear about it no more. Imagine how y'all feel watching and imagine being in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? This again? But yeah, Elena, did y'all see what Elena looked like now?
Elena looks fantastic.
Girl, she got
Girl,
that body yachty. She working out
baby,
every day.
when she walked up, I mean, I was impressed by the boots and whatever them things was hanging down from her, like her little corset. And when the camera panned up, I was like, Elena getting her life together, and I'm here for it.
Baby Lena be looking good. She be going out with me
She,
sometime. I'm
she
like,
looks
You
fantastic.
look good, babes. Huh?
She looks fantastic.
I think she just looks happier, and I think she looks like she's just in a different space. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
did you see Elena with the blonde hair?
I did. I saw her on Instagram.
Oh, baby, she killed that. She need to stay with that one.
She looks great. And
Body
I
look
mean,
good.
and then like even with Josh and his
Girl, castmate number 8. Girl, bye.
Sleepy Brown. Not Sleepy. I'm gonna say shout out to Sleepy Brown. I ain't gonna say that about Sleepy. I'm gonna say Sleepy. I don't know I don't. It's just Sleepy. And I'm like, oh my god. And then he over there talking to Labrina and then telling his sob story. And I'm like, when he said that 75% and she did, and I didn't put brush to face. I was like, I see where this going. I don't like this. I don't like this conversation. I don't like nothing about it. I don't like nothing about it.
I mean, I personally never, to be honest with you, this is my complete honest. Am I about to tell the show? Hold on, let me think real quick.
Don't tell us so.
So it was a time where I was around Josh, and I didn't even know what the fuck Josh was. I don't even know what the nigga looked like. So, and then they was like, oh, I was like, who's that man? They was like, oh, that's Josh. That's Elena's husband. I was like, that's how much I don't give a fuck about Josh and care about what he got going on. I didn't even know who he was or what he looked like. And granted, that was probably just me because I don't look at people's husbands. I don't even if the husband don't talk to me, I ain't talking to them. If the husband speak to me, I'm saying what my answer and I'm looking the other way. I don't do no husband talk unless
Right.
it's like except like Nor my big brother though, Manera's husband.
Mhm.
That's the big homie. But and then Will cool too. But like if you don't initiate a conversation, I'm not talking to nobody's husband. I have no conversation with nothing. So that would have never been me in that situation. But again, I don't have no husband to talk to him either. So I don't know.
Are you gonna have somebody on the show?
You mean like a man?
Yeah.
Oh, you just gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and
Okay. All
see.
right. I'll wait. I'll wait and see. I ain't got no problem.
Man, I filmed with a man before. I just told him don't put him on the show. And I told him I wouldn't turn his paperwork in.
No.
This was last season though.
I was just really I think girl when it got to Labrina and them out at the house with Josh and Will, I was like, wait a minute, what part of the game is this? I was like, wait a minute. And then as he was talking, and then Will was like, okay, forget about all that. So what happened with the partnership? So you didn't tell her about it? And I was like, he already cheated on her, so she already feels a certain way. Now she can't trust you on top of cheating. You done took the money out trying to flip it and then messed up. He told me, I'm just pulling money, just pulling money, just pulling money. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I don't understand any like the whole job situation. And again, I'm not married, so I don't have any say so on what married folk do. But in my
Mm-hmm.
single life or my dating life or even me being in a relationship life, Josh would have got cut. I don't understand the whole dynamic and stuff like that. But I ain't never been married either, so I don't know. But even like him talking, him even coming on the show was confusing to me. Like, what are
Mm-hmm.
you doing here, castmate number 8? Why are you filming? Why are you in somebody's home? Why are you on a camera? Who called you? Who sent you? Like, Shaniqua, is that you without the wig? I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused.
Now I agree with CJ right here. She said she shouldn't have been a part of the scene. Let the men talk to each other. She was out of line. And
She probably
now,
had no control over that. They make
huh?
you do shit. If he there, she probably didn't have no control over that. Cause y'all to
Right.
remember, at the end of the day, no matter how much a reality show this shit is produced. There's a lot of shit I had to do this season. I probably would have been like, man, fuck her. I ain't going over there. But I had to because we in the show.
Well, I also know that she is going to have a conversation. I saw the clip where she's having a conversation with her, and Elena's like, you should have come to me. And I agree with her because and I think that's what they're talking about once it gets out. But regardless of whatever it is, I feel like Sabrina should come to her, especially if she's talking anything about her. But
She said something that she should have came to her.
yeah, she said they have a sit down, and she was like, I feel like that's something you should have come to me and talked to me about.
Oh, I don't know what they was talking about. Ain't no telling with this
Hmm.
season. I didn't see that. I have to go back. I haven't even fully watched the whole show yet. I just saw pieces of it. I'm about to go watch it in a little
It
bit.
was really good. It was really good. It was really good.
I had to work last night.
Chloe and her. conversation about Jordan. Girl, Jordan told me he want to get engaged in 2 months. And I'm like, you done gave somebody to keep the code to your crib, and now you think the answer is to get Chloe a ring? Absolutely not. I said that's where the young part come in, and I can't handle that.
I don't have nothing to say about that one.
Yeah,
I don't
don't
know.
you?
That's
Yeah, don't. I'll say that.
I was very clear how I felt when she told me. So I don't know if they should air that or not. But I made my comment clear about how I felt about this.
Oh, okay. Well, I am very happy. I am very happy. You got this. Roy is my favorite. Y'all make sure y'all watching this on
I
Saturday night.
love y'all. Yeah.
Make sure y'all watching this, honey, because it's so good. And like we just finished with Love Marriage Huntsville, so they'll be doing a reunion next week. And it's just like y'all are so real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all are real, and I love it. This is my favorite show. I've been waiting. I've been
Thank
waiting
you.
for y'all to come back. I've
We
been
appre-
waiting for this.
I'm glad that y'all like it, and I'm glad that you know that it's real because we do go through a lot of. I don't know what other shows on because it's the first actual show I've actually been on. That's like I'm the main character, one of the main characters on there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But life, the stuff we go through on this show. Well, I'm gonna say if there's seven of us, I'm gonna say six out of seven of us got real storylines, but that's neither here nor there. But I feel like a lot of stuff that we go through on this show is like real because I don't know if this is something that happens for every show, but as soon as them cameras start rolling, your life just explodes in your face. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I don't mine did. I saw it happen around me with the other girls as well. And a lot of stuff that goes on is like even amongst us, like that was real life. We wouldn't get into it for the TV or for the cameras or for people to like the show. Like all that stuff really happened. It really put a strain on our friendship and it really was bad. Like it really wasn't a good time, for us. And that all is real and it wasn't carried. It wasn't like exaggerated out for like 3 months because they're trying to make a show. Like it really happened and everybody felt them feelings. And that's why nobody was talking.
I
So,
love
and we
it.
really did, some people reconciled, some people didn't. Some people probably never gonna talk again. I don't know, but
Oh
it's
no.
real.
It said, "Ro, do the cast view the entire put together scenes before we do, or do y'all see it when we see it?"
Man, hell no, we don't see nothing. They drop. It was one of my friends is a publicist or not a publicist. She's like in the she works for like a I can't say who she worked for, but like a gossip or like a baller or something like that. She saw episodes before I did. She's like, bro, you saw this? I said, no, bitch, I didn't. I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. So what when y'all talking in confessionals, what are y'all talking to? Are they just telling y'all what happened and y'all speaking to that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
they, yeah, they say, yeah. So at this time, you and Millie John was sitting on here talking, and you said this. How did you feel about that?
Oh, okay. That's
But
how
you
they
gotta
do.
talk like they'll make you talk like it's happening right now. But yeah, that's how they do it.
Got you. Yeah, y'all need definitely take over the number one spot. And
I
so
hope.
follow her on Instagram. Yes, that's her Instagram. Um, what else?
Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
I'm trying to think what else is going on. Um, I'll be in Houston Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be in Houston.
well, I haven't put it online yet, but I'm working with FIFA World Cup hired me to work with them while they're here for the World Cup. So, I will be doing that until July sometime.
Ooh, congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah, I got a contract with them, so I think I'm like one of the only brown skinned people that actually got that too.
So what you gonna be
Black.
doing? What you gonna be doing for FIFA?
I'm over. I don't know if I can say that. I'll text it to you.
Okay.
But I had to sign like all this paperwork and all this NDA stuff because I'm dealing with like a lot of the VIP people that they
Okay.
invited or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm like, dang, I worked for Rock
Very.
Nation before. I worked with NBA and Super Bowls, and now I got the World Cup on my resume. So that's
I
dope.
love that. I love that. That's
Mhm.
good. I love that. So, we in the previews we see a lot of dynamics for coming up for this season. We see a lot of different dynamics. We see you all in a lot of group conversations and y'all in another therapy session, right? Y'all in another therapy session because you
Yeah,
because you're like listen to her, let her get her point out, and so then you talking
yeah.
to Chloe about Chloe, you're the problem. So how did y'all leave this season? Did y'all leave it in a good spot? I know you just said some people may be talking, some people may not be talking, but is it gonna end? Well, no, we don't want to know the ending. I was just shocked with the three of y'all in the beginning. I was like, no, why didn't Labrina come? Why didn't Manera come? I understand about Elena. She getting her life together.
Girl, well, I don't know if I can say that.
No, don't.
Um, uh, it,
You can tell us
well,
a little bit because we don't talk over here. We if I hear it anywhere else, I know where it came from.
uh, yeah, I'm gonna let her talk about that because she
Okay.
probably need to say that. But,
Oh,
um,
reunion. Do y'all think?
no, not reunion about somebody you just mentioned, but I feel like, to be completely honest with you, no, everything is not reconciled.
Okay.
But I do, but there's also they did get reconciled, which was probably some of the worst situations got reconciled. I feel like that y'all have seen or that y'all heard about so far.
Okay.
Um, there are some people that didn't reconcile. There's some people that probably, again, like I said, maybe never talk again too. So, I'm not sure, but I definitely have my own grievances with certain people that I don't deal with, and we all. I mean, I feel like I'm probably the only person that's probably really holding a grudge for real right now. Oh no, it's other people too, but it's just certain. It's some stuff, and I'm gonna say about this is I feel like there's some stuff that um at the end of the day, like if we're gonna be friends in real life,
Mm-hmm.
then when you touch the show, you got to act like that too.
Yeah.
And it's some stuff that I feel like if it goes so far where it's I feel like it's for some TV shit, I'm not fucking with you no more. That's just me though. But if
Okay.
it's real, if you like if we on camera and I did something to you or whatever, we got drama going on, it's really going on in that minute, and that's this is usually how you act. Cool, we gonna go at it and we gonna let it go. But if I feel like you doing something that's
Just for clicks and views. Okay.
yeah, I'm off
What
with you.
What do you think that y'all will get a reunion this year? Because we would love to see that. We would love to see y'all just talk that out. We would love to see a reunion.
I would love for us to have a reunion. We don't have no control over stuff like that, but I feel like maybe after the season airs, probably even another episode, people gonna be like, "What the hell is going on? Y'all ain't seen half of it yet. Y'all think the first episode was crazy. Wait till you lay down and get to the second, the third, fourth episode."
Cause girl, I'm telling you, when that camera came up and Josh was sitting in Labrina's kitchen, I was like, what? And I do understand that, and I have to think about it like this: y'all are making a television show, right? Y'all are being told where to be, what to do, who to be in the
Right.
room, all those things. Cause the men have to have a hard and hustle lady in order. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But to see Josh in that kitchen was shocking to me. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What? And then just to hear his conversation, I was like,
I,
no,
I
Josh.
don't. I don't really understand that either, honestly. But I didn't understand Josh coming being on.
Mm.
I just didn't understand. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he filmed. How about that?
Okay, you didn't know that. Okay.
No, I didn't know until later. So I mean, again, like again, that's something that I don't know. It's still a produced show. It's still a TV show. You know,
Yeah.
who's to say they didn't reach out to him and tell him to come? Who's to say maybe he
Yeah.
reached out to them and said he wanted to come? Who knows?
Right. Are y'all having more episodes this season?
Or what?
More episodes this season.
Who?
Are you Heart and Hustle?
You said, "Are we what?" I'm
Like,
sorry if
are
I was
y'all
breaking up.
having like a lot of episodes this season?
Oh,
Do you
I
think?
think it's either 8 or 10.
Okay.
I think it's what
Okay,
we had
that's
last
good.
year.
Okay, that's good. That's decent. I'm good with 8 or 10.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
fine
it's
with
what
eight
we
or
had.
ten. I think that's great.
Yeah,
They
I'm
said
pretty sure
y'all
that's
could
what
have
it was.
bad on that first episode. How many episodes this season? Being in the kitchen is one thing. Pushing an assistant, his narrative is bridge too far for me. Oh yeah. I mean, I think we were all shocked by that. I think that just really kind of threw us for a
Shocked by
loop
what? I didn't hear you.
about Will being in that kitchen. I mean, not Will, but Josh being in that kitchen. That I know it threw me. I was sitting there like, wait a minute, hold up. What is really
Yeah,
going on? But but I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, y'all making a TV show, and it's going to be good. And I,
just
I'm
say
just
this.
glad that y'all are
If
back.
y'all if y'all think that Josh sitting in that kitchen was a big deal, Wait till y'all watch the rest of the season.
Oh well, I mean, I'm hooked. You know, I'm here for it.
Oh man,
She
Maybe
said she did. Ro looks
it's some.
so good. She does look so
Thank
good.
you, y'all. Okay, so I did get a little nip tuck, but baby, I be in the gym too. I be in my little Pilates classes, and because one thing, my biggest fear is to spend that amount of money on getting that fix the little
Mhm.
suction stuff done, and me go back and be big. I just can't. I just want to allow it. So I stay my butt in the gym. I do little Pilates. I ain't had no sex yet. I heard that was a good workout too, but we
I
gonna
saw
get there
you.
too.
What you say? She was like, "What you say? You would knock the cobwebs off when you put."
Girl, cobwebs. There's a chastity belt down there at this point. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm
Oh
not doing it because I
yeah,
want to. It's just because I don't. I just been trying to get myself together. But
yeah.
my summer goal is to knock the dust off this thing. Okay, to get me a
I hear
cute
you.
little baby suit and find me a man I like that I want to be with for real, not just somebody I'm dating. And
So this too. Thank you for mentioning this, Erling. I totally forgot about this. It was like Josh was insinuating that Elena cheated also, because he's. I want to say he said it.
crazy. He
Oh,
crazy man. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know. I didn't even know he said it. I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit crazy.
so Beauty Mode said, "Bro, do you mind sharing your doctor's information?"
Girl, this was the gym. What are y'all talking about? I was in the gym. That's what they be lying and saying. Girl, this is my Kanye workout plan. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna send it to you. He's actually in out here, but he don't look. He's not that far from me. Hold on,
Okay. Because you said a nip tuck. So Beauty Mode said, "Do you mind sharing your doctor's
girl.
information?"
No, I'm about to tell you. Hold on. Let me see if
Hold
I can
on.
find this.
But that's good. How long did it? How long did your? How long was the process and the recovery? How long was that? Because I'm telling you, let me say this: if I ever get rid of this fupa, when I tell y'all, just like the video. That's all I'm saying. Don't do it no different. Don't
Oh
Millie.
damn, I can't write it in here. Oh, comments. I see it.
You say Millie Chan don't put no. She ain't getting bra tops and bikini bottoms every live, every
Can you
post.
see it?
Hold on, it hadn't come up yet.
I put it. It says chat. Maybe I'll send it to you.
Wait a minute. It should have come up. You should have just put it in the chat. It should come up. Okay, just send it to me,
Hold on, let me send it. His name
baby.
is Dr. Basu.
Dr. Basu. This this football go somewhere, baby. It's gonna be he double hockey sticks. It's gonna be up and stuck. Do you understand me?
Honestly, everybody be like, "Oh my god, you got surgery because you're on TV," blah blah blah. That, but and honestly, I got it just because I just got. I never had like a. To me, honestly, I wasn't mad at my body. My body was cool. Like I had gained some weight before I started filming because I was going through all this depression. When I first started filming last season, I was depressed as hell. Like I had a lot going on, and I ended up gaining weight from that. But my body size is usually normal. But I end up getting that surgery just because why? Because I got tired of wearing a damn girdle all the time. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
suck in and my pudge poking out. But best believe when I wasn't ashamed of my body and nothing like that. I just got tired of wearing a girdle. It's hot. It's hot. And I got tired of wearing it. And I just wanted to just be more comfortable, wear what I want to wear, not to worry about, my button or my pudge poking out and all that. I just got tired of that.
Yeah,
So
but you
that's
and you did that for yourself.
yeah, like I just got, and I did all this healing in my inner healing, and I really did a lot of healing on the inside, and I did a lot of like, I had a better relationship with God, and I didn't want to. One of my main things about me getting that surgery too was I didn't want to get surgery and still feel the way I felt. I wanted to make
Right.
sure I was good on the inside and felt good about who I was and changed into, and then got the surgery.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I remember you said that you told me that, and then I remember you saying it last night. And I was like, that is really good because some people don't even think about the person on the inside or what they're dealing with before they even get something like this done. And then you pay all that money, get it done, and you still don't have yourself together.
Yeah, nah, I be damned if I spend all that money to get this body done. I'm in the house crying. No, ma'am. We gonna cut this hair. We gonna go blonde, and we gonna get us some new niggas. That's what we here for.
I wish I could
Yeah.
high five you. So
'Cause-
the Fabulous Faces says, "Tell Ro I have a post-op business, and I'm coming down to Houston to give her a maintenance session."
Girl, I told you I was in the gym. I did not get no surgery. Why y'all keep saying this? No, hit me on Instagram because I do need somebody to give me. I need a new person to do my massages, please, if
Because
that's
you
what you
have to,
do.
so because you have to have it done on your stomach also.
Well, I just try to do everything the doctor told me to do. Like I don't do I didn't cut nothing. I don't eat nothing with salt. I don't eat sugar. I don't want to blow up like a cow because one time I had salt since I've got my surgery done because I'm literally still healing. I can barely feel my stomach still has numbness to it because I haven't it hasn't been a year yet, you know.
Okay.
And when I had that red lip silver dress
Mhm.
uh scene with them,
Mhm.
that was my first scene, and I was really fresh off the table. That's why if you look at me from silver dress red lip, and I look like I'm more swollen compared to me in my green screens or just me
Yeah.
moving forward, it's because
Yeah.
I was fresh off the table and you're swollen. You have all that liquid in you. I still have my damn things in then my what's it called? The
You know what I said that I said she definitely in this confessional. I said she definitely has settled in this
my
confessional.
body's settling now. Yeah,
You can
because that
tell.
silver dress red lip, baby, I still have my the leakage things in there in my
Yeah, you
body.
could you could tell you were settled when you was in that confessional because you could see. Because let me tell you, like you were sitting there and you could see all the little curves on the side, and then you could see the seat. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
can see the difference. You look good. Somebody
Thank
said,
you.
"When is your birthday, bro?"
October the 15th, I'm a Libra.
Oh, that's my brother-in-law birthday. My sister's on the 10th. They're Libras too.
Come on, Libra life. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a Libra sun, a Gemini moon, and a Virgo, whatever. That's what somebody told me.
That's why me and Ro get along. It's Gemini season. I'm a Virgo. I'm a
Period.
Virgo, and I know I love Ro. Let me tell you something. When I met Ro, I was like, I had already liked her from the show, and then when we started talking, she came on the channel. So when I went down, when Trinity and I had gone to Houston and actually met her, like it's like I talked to Ro like I've been knowing her forever.
Yeah,
That's
we do talk like that.
talk, and it's just a really good conversation. Like I got in a little trouble with
Oh Lord, girl, you got me in trouble. Shit.
I got Ro in a little trouble with I'm just gonna say Cardi B baby daddy, and I had to go make some things happen. I had to fix some stuff, and I was like, Ro, I don't want no problem. I don't need no problem with that man, cause child,
let me
I don't need no problem.
let me tell your people how you a real one though. So Millie was in my spot when I was filming for the show.
Yeah,
And you didn't say nothing, you didn't post nothing, you didn't this before we even dropped that we was even doing the show.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that was like a lot of respect for you to do that. Because I know most people would have been like, nah, we gonna post, I didn't even have to ask you not to post it. Like you
yeah,
just did.
yeah. Because we were just there doing what we were going to be doing, and I was like, well, the show's not out. I'm not talking about it. They're here filming. It's go when it comes out, I can say this because I have pictures to when we were in there, and I was like, I'll just wait until maybe around about that time, and I can post our photos. When we were in there, I haven't even posted photos. I was like, I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah,
But
you're a
yeah,
real one.
girl, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it because I don't want to be that person. I ain't got no problem going viral. I ain't got no problem breaking no story. But when it comes to the integrity of shows that we watch and we love, I don't want to mess that up. I never want to mess that up. Like when you get ready to talk too much, be like, oh, don't say it. Because there's like I really hate that like Bravo. We're gonna watch Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight and we're gonna be shocked and gagged tonight. But in the morning, we're gonna have a preview of what's gonna come in 6 days. I was like, give me a minute. Let me
Yeah.
process. We're still talking about Sunday night show. So yeah, I don't want to do that because I love the shows that I watch, the shows that I watch for my audience. I just like to bring real, raw everything because they love it, I love it, and I mean I just love TV. I love television, so I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I love the relationships I make, and I think Ro is. I always thought like when you first came, before I talked to y'all, and I was like, ooh, I said, she's so hard. She's just so hard, but she's so
Girl,
soft on the
everybody say
inside.
that.
She's so soft. She's like a marshmallow on the inside. But
Everybody says that. Like, it's so crazy
hard.
because I am like, they be like, I be seeing people saying, she out like a man. I'm like, yo, mama look like a man, bitch. now. Okay. But at the end of the day, I think it's because I'm so like, I'm like, kind of like, I ain't gonna say I'm somewhat aggressive. Yes, I am. But I'm an East Coast girl at the end of the day. But that doesn't take away from me being a lady. Because baby, I'm not touching nothing dirty. I don't like nothing dirty. I don't like nothing broke. I don't like broken chairs, broke niggas, broke nothing. I don't like nothing dirty, dirty. I don't like it. Like I'm very much a girly girl. I hate bugs. I scream when I see a spider and all that. And I'm very much like ew. Like I'm just I wear dresses. I wear heels all the time. And then I'll
Yeah,
read online like, oh, she got like a man. I'm like, girl, shit.
yeah,
Just I know y'all don't know me, but not y'all, but like the people that be talking about me. But I see that like she's so hard. I'm like, bro, I grew up a certain kind of way too. So like I'm not, and I work in a literally a male dominated industry. Like I have
yeah,
to cuss men out. I have to go, not even I don't curse at men, but I have to like go in on a lot of my biggest haters in my industry always been men. I have to
yeah,
deal with that. It's never been women, it's always men. And so I have to be like that with them and then come home and be a girl again. And it's stressful
yeah,
sometimes. Sometimes it might mix, or whatever. But for the most part, my who I am when I come home and I'm laying in my bed or I'm here talking to y'all, this is who I am for real. And when I'm
yeah.
at work, I look like I'm being aggressive or I look like I'm mean or they say I got resting bitch face or whatever. It's because I don't fuck with you. That's why I look like that.
Girl, I know the first time I heard you talking, I was like, okay, wait a minute. The first time I reviewed the show, the first episode, I had to go back. I said, wait a minute, let me see what she's saying. Girl, I had to rewind because I was
Because
like,
I
she's
talk
talking so
so
fast.
fast.
Oh, she talking so fast. Oh my god! And like now, when you're talking, like I know everything you say. Like I'm on to. I am hooked into
I
your.
got better. I took classes. Okay, I took classes.
Oh really?
They made me put a pen in between my freaking teeth and pronunciate my words. And then one of the producers on the show, she told me to squeeze my ass cheeks together when I speak and push my fingernail in my finger, and it helps me talk slower. So I did that too.
But I'm hooked into your cadence. Like I got your cadence like towards the end of the season. So everything you said, I had it. It was no problem. I was like, okay, I'm good. I got long as I had to catch up with you, and then I was good throughout the rest of the first season.
Then y'all
But
know I'm half Dominican too, so like my I just talk fast, but I'm working better on it. See, now I'm speaking very well and I'm pronouncing my words. I'm doing better. I say kiss my ass, not just kiss my ass.
you pronounce the A S and the S.
Ass.
Okay, got you.
I'm also working on stop saying to and do and bu. I've been working on that as well.
Oh, for Baltimore.
Yes, I've been working on that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely y'all. I heard Pinky say something like,
Oh yeah, Pinky be slipping.
yeah, she slips. She really slips. I heard her say something yesterday. She was like, I don't know if she said two. I don't know what she said. I'm like, oh, that's that Baltimore coming out.
Yeah, I
She
heard.
really
I
does.
watched it a little bit on there.
So what
Atlanta
you?
Housewives just be
Yeah, I'm about to
irritating
say
me.
what you watching. You watching Atlanta? What you thinking about Atlanta?
I don't have nothing nice to say.
Really?
I like the show. I'm not. Let me take it back. I'm a Atlanta Housewives biggest fan ever. Do you know I went back and watched one season to the last season over like the last year. It took me about a year to do it,
Girl, I'm
but
watching season 7 right now.
I'm the
I
biggest
watched
fan
first
of
season
them.
today.
But this season, I'll just be like, what is going on? Like, first of all, I used to go watch, and not to say they're not still doing it. I used to go watch Atlanta Housewives. Like, let me see what I'm about to go buy. Like, let me see what I'm about. Let me get some fits or like,
Mhm.
or just even them getting into it about stuff. And I'm like, damn, this is heavy. Like,
Yep.
somebody's did what with who husband? But I feel like this season is more like it's not as. Oh, Lord, somebody gonna quote me. I just feel like it's not like how it used to be. I'll say that.
Well, yeah. Okay, yes. That's been quoted all ever since all this has happened. It's not like it used to be. Like I'm watching season 7, and I was watching the episode when Nene had Dr. Jeff in, and she had all the ladies. It was Claudia, Candy, Kenya, and all them, Portia, and all that. And Nene actually walked out of the session. It's not that again. It's not giving that anymore. But what I will say, and due to the fact you're in reality TV, it's talkable. Like this show, this season has us talking. We haven't talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta like this in a long time. We
True,
have we have not talked about it. Like it's like I know, like I've said many times, K Michelle has
girl.
disappointed me. She has really disappointed me. But I talked to somebody the other day, right? And I was waiting on this phone call. I had been waiting on the phone call. I didn't make it. I was like, they gonna call me. And when I got the phone call, I was like, I was waiting on you. I said, so let's talk about it. I was like, I love Kay. I have no problem with Kay Michelle. I said, but what I have a problem with is Kay not following the formula of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can't sit here and say you're gonna do what you want to do, and then you contradict yourself the whole time. Like, honestly, that situation with Portia, Kay, and Nash, that's Kay's fault. That's her whole fault. She knew when Portia introduced her on the show, she knew Portia had talked to Nash. She knew that day, right? She knew that day because he said that when she called him and said Portia was going to bring her on the show, he said, let me let you know, me and Portia are friends. So when she sat down with Portia, she knew. So people are like, oh, why didn't Portia say this? Why didn't Kay say it? Kay done slept with him too. She didn't bounce house on him like Portia done bounced house on him. But, it wasn't together. She could have said it. And I
I
said,
don't know nothing about. I haven't gotten that far, maybe. But I didn't. I haven't watched the probably like TV in like the last probably 2 weeks because everything is going on. But I'll go catch up.
yeah, you got to catch up, girl, because they already showed the mid season trailer, and the ladies about to get ready to go to Scotland, and that's about to take it up a whole nother notch. I don't even know what's going on tonight. I don't even know what's going. I'm going to be excited and surprised because I try not to watch any clips because I just want to watch the show. I don't want to any preconceived anything. I just try not to do that.
But
But
Atlanta Housewives is like the. It's like the. I mean, who? What else started Black reality girls TV? I mean, I don't know. Outside of that,
what?
what else started? What other? Is there another show that started Black
Um,
woman reality TV
we,
show?
we're gonna talk about this in a no, that's not it. We're gonna talk about this in a few minutes. Hold on. We're gonna talk about Belle Collective. They went off.
I love that show, baby. They be going. I love it. I
Okay,
ain't gonna
good.
lie.
Okay, we can get to it then. Okay.
I ain't
So
about to speak on nothing but on though. But I love y'all. I'm about to go because y'all about to put me in no own
no,
shit.
no, 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 no. Did you see the reunion?
I
You got
haven't. I
you
haven't
gotta watch
watched
the
it, but
reunion.
I saw it. It was playing on my TV. You know,
You gotta
I
watch
don't
the
have my TV
reunion
on, but I be working, huh?
because one thing right here, Tiffany took all of the girls on. She took
Who
on
did?
Tiffany
Tiffany is
right here.
the small one, right?
Yeah, she took on Fumi, she took on Stormy, and she took on Kayla. Now she and Amber are friends. Amber and Tiffany are friends. Amber and Stormy are friends. Kayla and Stormy are friends. Amber and Kayla have a little stress. And yeah, that's how that goes. And Fumi is just neutral.
You know what I think it is? It's the first season. Like it was kind of like our first season. Like you just gotta figure out who's what, who feels like what, who says what, how this person feels about somebody. Like if you don't know each other and y'all are all boss women coming into a show where y'all gotta, usually me when I don't like somebody, I just never talk to them again. You don't exist to me no more.
Yes,
You can't do that on a TV show. So
100%.
you gotta learn each other. And I feel like this is their first season, and whatever the hell's going on right now, they're gonna get over it because it's their first season.
Yeah,
They have to learn each other.
they
It's
have
all
to.
just learning vibes. That's it.
And I feel like Stormy, like people talk about Stormy because people like Stormy. She does have a fan base. And I feel like Stormy is good when she's around ladies that she's good with. Tiffany is good when she's around ladies she's good with. But the Tiffany and Stormy combination, whew, that's tough.
I bet you
That's
they're gonna get over it. I bet by second season they're gonna have sat down and move forward. If you a get money lady and you trying to move forward, you don't have time for stuff like that. You don't have time to unless if they were friends already and then they fell out, I can understand them never talking again. But if y'all don't even know each other, like you just gotta figure it out. We gotta work together.
yeah. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to work together. So I love Bell Collective, Birmingham. I did love them. What else? Heart and Hustle. I gotta get in Rhode Island. I did not finish watching Rhode Island this week, and then we talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we just reviewing the shows from this week. But before I end, I don't know if you have to go. I will say this: I thought y'all had a great premiere. I thought y'all did great. I thought y'all looked good. I thought y'all did great. I like the preview for everything that's going to be coming on. I'm really excited about it, and I'm gonna be talking about this every week, all week, post it in my stories because I need people to know that this is a really good show. Like you support these black women because they are doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
We
They
really
are
do appreciate it because we do a lot. We put a lot into these show, and well, we
yeah,
do into our show because we still first second season, and we ain't really, we still learning as we go too. So we
yeah,
appreciate y'all watching the show and talking about it, whether it's good or bad. It's still getting us out there some type of way, and we really do put a lot into it. Like I felt like Manira she does a lot of work, and then I feel like Manira probably work more than I work, and then she'll come and film. and
yeah,
and I work a lot, so I feel like just to see the dynamic of how the lady, not to say that all the girls don't work, but I see how much Manira does work, and for her to come on and film afterward and then bring her family into it and go through the things she goes through on the show as well. Like she's somebody that I look up to on the show because I know how much she does. And I
mm,
just have to say that we all do a lot and then have to go back and film too. Like we're not like Atlanta Housewives where we can just have like brands and stuff just give us money or just
yeah,
write a book and make stuff. We actually still have real life jobs and then go film.
yeah, yeah. Because Chloe was talking about how she has her events and she goes here and there, and Morena was in Paris doing makeup. Like Latoria is still she back with PR, so y'all are still very much hitting the pavement. We
Yeah,
get that.
that makes it harder for us to film because think about all the money that we give up to film, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
so we really are dedicated to this show. All of us are, we all dedicated to it. We all really wanted to be the best thing possible. So to hear that y'all enjoyed the first episode is really, heart feeling because
yeah,
we put a lot into it.
yeah.
And we just thank you for watching, honestly.
And so
Because
about eight episodes, so that'll be good. That's gonna be they're gonna take us all through the summer, so that's good. I'm glad about that. I'm here for it. So I'm gonna let you go, Ro, because we're gonna talk about Belle Collective Birmingham, and then I'm gonna get off of here so I can rest a little bit before Atlanta comes on.
okay, love y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being here. Bye, friend.
Bye bye.
Love, 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 row, row, row. Love it. That was great. That was a good exclusive right here on Millie Chan TV with the Millie crew. I love it. Clap it up for yourselves. So let's get into Belle Collective Birmingham. Okay. Yeah, shout out to Ro for real. Shout out to Ro for real. So, okay. Tiffany. Tiffany took on Stormy, Kayla, and Fumi. Now, the Fumi situation was not that serious because she was saying how creators kind of compete, and Fumi was trying to be clear about that and be direct. So they ended that real quick. The Kayla thing, when I talked to Kayla, we was talking about how her asking Tiffany about whatever. I just felt like Kayla was asking Tiffany to get Tiffany's side of the story, and that's what she said on the show. I didn't think Kayla meant anything else, like she was trying to do anything crazy or be a spy or whatever. I didn't, you know. Yeah, but yeah, Velocity, she is. Yeah, Birmingham. I love Birmingham. Love Birmingham. Fumi, if they come back with a second season, I need Fumi to get in the field. I need her to get in the field. If she around here just spending money, if she going to wherever she's going, we need to see her going there. Because I feel like Fumi and Tiffany did not have much of a storyline. But this is the first season. It was focused on Stormy. You know what I mean? But the girls are so much more interesting. Like Kayla is very interesting. Amber is becoming interesting. I'm ready for Fumi to be interesting. And Tiffany's going to have to give me something other than bringing women to Jesus. I'm sorry. She's going to have to give me something else. Oh, this the doctor. Ro put the doctor up here. That's her doctor. That's it. She said, Shayla says she likes Tiffany. She gave him holy, but I'm still slept. Yeah, because she cursed at Stormy. She cursed at Stormy. And then said Stormy had a mop on her head. Now Stormy hair was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Formy gonna have to get her life together. Formy gonna have to stop giving Sam the fits. But let me talk about the reunion. Um, what can I say? I don't think Stormy has changed a lot. I really don't. I really truly don't. And when I say that is because Stormy doesn't like Tiffany, right? Now everybody else, she's able to talk to Amber, hug it out with Amber. She's able to talk, with the girls. But when it comes to Tiffany, Stormy and Tiffany are going to have to come together because they're going to knock heads all over the place. Amber has to do so much more than pouting and getting mad about nothing. Yeah, she's definitely getting mad about nothing. Now, when it came to the boob situation, Kayla did clear that up and said they was talking about somebody else. It wasn't Amber's boobs; those are her personal boobs or whatever. But at the same time, like when Kayla came in, I think we talked about it when we were talking to Kayla. Girl, you could have spoke too. And I'm with Stormy. With her head come out like this, like put your head back. Talk with your chin and your chest, because you be doing way too much. Tiffany I think for me, because Tiffany doesn't have anything going on, because Tiffany got a job. I can go down there to the mall right quick before it closes, and I can make some t-shirts just like she got t-shirts. Girl, you gonna have to come up here with some other stuff. Nobody's buying that. I think people feel girls was to teach that Amber is boring because Amber did not have anything going on in the beginning. She was the CFO and all she did was canvas beauty. Towards the middle of the show, we start finding out that she's this age, she's done this. She wants to freeze her eggs. So we saw her journey. That was like opening her up and her blossoming. But then the show was over. Now people talked about it was so short, there were not a lot. I think they were doing this as like, just let's try it out. We got another Belle Collective. We got a Belle Collective Birmingham. Let's kind of throw it out here and see what they do. We're not going to give them a lot of episodes. So if they come back, we'll see. Because we need at least 10 episodes. At least 10. 10 episodes will be good. Tiffany is an evil Bible thumper. Lord have mercy. I can see it coming to blows with Tiffany. Hold on. I can see it coming to blows with Tiffany, and she is very disrespectful and condescending. All that finger pointing will get. Girl, Belicious, for real. I'm talking to you, Stormy Steele. I was like, girl, wait a minute. Hold up. You better sit on your hands, ma'am. Are you crazy? Tiffany is an evil Bible thumper. Yes, I need more from Amber. I need more. I need her story to grow. So I'm not saying she got to have a man, but I would like to see her dating if she could do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like Kayla gave all the story. Kayla was she was the most interesting. Tiffany just became holy because I think something happened with her. She said it. I just can't remember what it was. She did say something happened. I know she say she lost her mother or something, because she said she used to be out there. Tiffany is a mean girl. I think Tiffany pushes her faith as an untold testimony. It looks like she has, what's that? Trachea, a scar on her neck. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. And maybe that's why she does her head like that. That finger will get you in a lot of trouble. Girl, I'm talking to you, Stormy Steele. Girl, you are crazy. Tiffany will definitely nuck if you buck, though. I'm with you on that. I believe it. Stormy doesn't need to come back. She did the introductory season. Now she can exit. Stormy isn't likable or reality TV made once, maybe in life once you get to know her months in, but not. I definitely agree with that first sentence. I felt like Stormy was the catalyst for Carlos to introduce a new Belle Collective, and people knew Stormy, so people will watch and creators will watch because they know Stormy. And then we introduced these new women, so now we know them. We know what we like to see from them. We got some new people in our heads, right? I agree. I agree with you, Alicia. 100%. I agree. She is very condescending. She said, Stormy wanted all the ladies to fall in line, but Tiffany didn't do it. Yeah, I can see why y'all came to that. Yeah, Tiffany has a lot of pride. Tiffany is the type of Christian that keeps people from going to church. I'm gonna put Brown Sugar Babe in timeout. I did not want to say anything about that. I was not touching it. Stormy has not changed. She switched up her number one supporters. Where is Bree, the one who used to be in the shower? I don't know. I was waiting on Tiffany to talk about why she had a trait that would be okay. Talk about if that's what that is, talk about that situation. Talk about your journey. Like when you get on these reality shows, okay. Like if I was going to get on a reality show, I would also want to talk about something that could help someone, right? So if it's a divorce situation, I would love to talk about, how you can do that, how you can cope or whatever. If it's having a miscarriage, I could talk about that. I would talk to somebody about that and open up about that. But you just going at somebody the whole time, I can't get with it. Oh, stomach falls on a lot of people. When you are saying you walking in the likeness of the word, this mess that Tiffany is doing, I'm side eye her. Yeah. Yeah. Tiffany is unlikable. you can Ella Merlene. She said, oh my God, girl. Yeah, she does fall out with people. Girl, Alicia, you missed it. It was all through the reunion. Ugh. I don't think Tiffany's not a first lady. I don't think her husband is a minister. Her friend Kendra is the first lady. Kendra's husband is the mayor. Tiffany can talk about her blended family. I don't think she was married before. Actually, Tiffany has a really good story to talk about. Tiffany could actually get on here and talk about how her husband married her in a day. I think that is a great. I remember listening to that story. I thought that was so sweet. I think she should have led with it. Like had some flashbacks. Like when is y'all's anniversary? You know what I'm saying? You and your husband do something again like that or whatever on the show. Like just think about what makes you interesting and expound upon that. And then do the other stuff, get to know the ladies. And then be a little shady. But have something that we can say, oh, Tiffany did so and so, so and so. I think that's what people forget. They just don't have anything for us to hold on to. So now we hold on to them being crazy. Girl, not 7 minutes. Alicia said she ain't watched, but girl, yeah, you missed Divorce Sisters. We did Divorce Sisters at the very beginning. Uh, she 7 minutes. She said she couldn't take them. Stormy does leave with her money though. Hmm. She said Stormy does leave with her money. Yeah, maybe so. Oh yeah, she definitely a mother's child. Oh yeah, I got shit. We don't been on here for 2 hours. Jesus Christ, I didn't think we'd be on here this long. So hold on, let me see what's going on in this private chat right quick. Hold on. Okay, we got that taken care of. Okay, good job. She's that holy and not a first lady. No, she's not a minister. She's not a first lady. Her friend is married to a mayor, and I think they call her a first lady. I don't know. Tyler. Not about to say Tyler Perry. Ricky Smiley will take everybody in, child. He'll raise everybody. You fool around his shape, be down on your luck, and slide on over there to Birmingham. He'll take you in too. But baby, you're gonna have to follow some strict rules over there at Ricky Smiley house because it seems like Ricky is a tough cookie, right? Ooh, she said I want her to pray with me. That I was going to the left. I saw that. I saw that brown sugar bag. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. That was. I think the reunion was good. I thought Fumi looked great at the reunion. I love Kayla's dress. I loved Amber's jumpsuit. Love Amber's jumpsuit. I feel like Stormy and Tiffany, they just can't get it together. They just cannot get it together. And we talked with Kayla, and I asked Kayla, is she coming back? And we don't know if she's coming back. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Stormy is so locked in on Courtney because she can't keep friends or an outlet. Ooh, this is a good observation. And this is and you know what? Here's the thing. I always say this. It don't matter if you like this person, this your person or whatever. Y'all got to be real with y'all people. You know what I'm saying? And be able to call them on their mess. I'm real with my people. I love who I love, but I know they mess up. They not, perfect. Stormy's so locked in on Courtney because she can't keep friends for an outlet outside of Canvas. I agree with that 100%. 100%. But we knew that in the very beginning when Amber came and she was telling her to meet the girls, and she was like, I don't like new people. Like, I don't even know that's why I feel like Stormy was the catalyst to bring these ladies. And then next season, we don't need Stormy. We can just watch the ladies. Because she don't even like new people. She don't even like women like that. She got friends. She got friends. Kayla sang her praises. So all that apology Stormy did at the dinner was a fraud. Girl, yes. Because she fooled around and called that girl a garden tool on the reunion. Did you hear that? At the last supper, she told me something. I didn't mean to call you a bee. I didn't mean to call you a garden tool. I mean, because I don't think you're that. But then you're like, you always think about my money, Hope. I was like, Stormy, what? That be the problem. That's the problem for me. Do we really know that though? That Stormy has no friend? No, we don't know that. We don't know that. We only go on what we see. We do not know that. You're right. We are making an assumption. Kayla doesn't seem built for reality TV. Stormy has more. Stormy has yes, women not friends. She knows women not friends. I think Stormy is. I don't know. Like she's friends with Latrice. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that to myself. Let me be quiet. Stormy showed us that on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Give Stormy her horses. Yeah, Stormy is very hard to get along. I feel like she is hard to get along with. I feel like she is. Okay, I will say this. My experience with Stormy, if I could talk to Stormy, I would like to ask her, like, what happened? What happened? Because I know that, she sent me a PR box. Mel sent me a PR box. I reviewed both of the boxes because I ain't got no problem with it. They both sell beauty products. They sent them to me. People like Mel's, people like Stormy. It is what it is. And I was like, I don't know why people get so upset and just so out of sorts about that. You like who you like, you don't who you don't. And that's fine, right? But don't put that on nobody else. Stormy is a very guarded. Her walls are always up, and that's her thing. And she says she wants to be more softer, but I just don't think that's in her. I would love for her to be more softer. I would. It would really help out a lot. But I don't know if she can. Like when you get a certain age and you set in your ways, it's just some stuff you can't do. Ooh, Stormy might have teamed up with Latrice to become a Belle. I don't know if that's it. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's how that went. I think when Stormy came on Belle Collective Jackson that night, Belle Collective Birmingham was premiering, and that was a way to do the crossover. But Carlos told how it was. He told how it had come to be. He told it on the reunion how they got started. Stormy will curse you out if you get. Oh yeah, girl. That would be the interview of a lifetime. Cause it ain't no disrespect over here. Never. It's never. I'm not gonna disrespect anybody. Now that's something I'm not gonna do. If I ask you to come on this channel and I talk to you, it don't matter how I feel about you. I'm treating you with the utmost respect because you don't have to give me your time. But what you won't do is be disrespectful to me because I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you. Because all I do is bloop, and she'll be gone just like this. This how to go, bloop, and it'll be me sitting up here talking to y'all. That'll be it. Stormy was the same. Yeah, she was the same, and I don't know. I mean, I was shocked that she was gonna do Belle Collective. I really was. The way she talked about Love Marriage Huntsville on her live, I was like, ooh. But here we are. So maybe she's a catalyst to bring the other women in. Maybe her and Tiffany can do some things that they come back and they can work it out and we can see some conflict resolution. I think that would be great if they do that. It's in her mama's. Her mama's in her. Oh Lord, girl, her mama getting that house built. So her mama says she ain't got no. She ain't fooling with Stormy nor Stormy friends. She's I ain't fooling with you and your little friends. Y'all, she ain't worried about Stormy right now, honey. She getting a house built. So Betty is minding Betty's business these days. And just because Mel was my favorite on the show doesn't mean I can't see Tiffany's BS. Tiffany was something else. Tiffany was a live wire girl. She was a live wire. She did bring up Stormy's money a lot though. Her and Kendra seem to be pressed about Stormy and what she's doing. But I also feel like Stormy was on some BS when they was talking at the Institute, right? Because when she said, I talked to Sonetta and Sonetta said that you were offended. So how did I offend you? And for Stormy to sit there and say, well, I needed to know what Sonetta has said because you know what they talked about. We talked about a mop for 8 episodes, however many episodes y'all had. You talked about the mop for all of them. So you know what Sonetta was talking about. You know what Sonetta said offended you because you sat here at the Institute and said the mop offended you. So when Stormy said, I wanted to know what Sonetta said, you know we was talking about a mop, which was stupid. The entire season, that was dumb, right? You talked about a freaking mop. And then you bring it up. I didn't even want to talk about it when I did the review because I thought it was dumb. And then Carlos brings out a mop and puts it on the stage. I'm like, this is so corny. I just cannot. We got to do something different. Because all the girls' faces was like, did you see Fumi's face when they brought the mop out? She was like, oh my God. Woo! When she asked Fumi to check her coat, no ma'am, you asked Fumi where can you because you're not in an establishment. You're in someone's home. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where to go to? And see, it just be them little things. And I think where is it? Tiffany knew and wouldn't say it. Sonetta explained it to her, and she refused to just say how she offended her. Yeah. Would you love to see Miss Betty and Miss Wanna have it? Girl, that would be rough. Now I'm going to need Osita to sponsor the next season. Wait a minute. I got to get to this comment. When she asked Fumi to check her, oh, there you go. When she asked Fumi to check her coat, no, ma'am, you asked Fumi where can you hang your coat up? Or you just say something like, is there anywhere I can put my coat? And Fumi probably would take it and say, oh, give it to me. I'll go put it in here. That's what I do. If somebody comes to the house, do you want me to put your bag up or something like that? Or if I go to somebody's house, I got a coat. Where do I put my coat? They usually take the coat. I'm not going to say, is there a coat check? I'm not in a hotel. It's just too much. She was doing too much. They were focused on Stormy's money, and Stormy wasn't being direct in that conversation. Irritated me. Yeah, it was irritating. Stormy already knew what she said. See, that's the BS. She knew what she's. That's what I'm saying, girl. What's the tea? They was only upset about the mop. So for her to sit there and go back and forth, what did she say? How do you think you offended me? Do you think you offended me? Do you think what you did offended me? How do you think I was offended? Girl, I would have walked off. I don't see how. I'm sure she had to stay there because of her call sheet or whatever. But I've been like, y'all, I had to break the fourth wall. I'm not doing this. She know what we mad about. We ain't talking about nothing but the mop. She already knows. I asked her to mop on aisle 4. She took offense to that. You're offended, right? Okay. But Tiffany knew and wouldn't say it. Sonetta explained it to her and she refused to just say it. Yeah, I mean, I know she refused to say it, but maybe she thought, I don't know, maybe she thought Stormy had some more stuff she was offended by. I don't know, child. It was elementary for me. I wonder how Stormy is on Belle Collective Birmingham, but lives in Huntsville and doesn't have business. Well, I think they just had her. They had her in Huntsville, right? She was in Huntsville. She only went to Birmingham when she went to the institute, and I think when she had the she was in Birmingham when she went to the institute. She was in Birmingham when she had the Last Supper, when she showed the billboard, and I think she was in Birmingham on another occasion. But everything else was in Huntsville, right? So that's why I said I feel like she's a catalyst for bringing the girls out. And that came to address, and that I came to address you. No, ma'am, Tiffany doesn't know how to talk to people. Yep, she doesn't know how to talk to people. And see, Tiffany is one of those people that her friends who know her is the only friend. Like, she not gonna get no new friends. You understand what I'm saying? Like, me and Belicious, it ain't no way we could be friends with her, because the first time you say some stuff like that, I came to address you. What, you got an envelope? Because who you talking to? Who are you talking to? I can get you an envelope you can address. But if you came to talk to me, then that's something different. Don't do that. I don't know why people act like that. That is crazy. That's why I stay out of stuff, child. I stay out of stuff, honey. I have my own. I like meeting new people. I love meeting y'all. Y'all are fantastic when I meet y'all. Outside of the Millie crew, I'm good. I got my core friends. I got the Millie crew, and I'm good. Because I feel like when I meet y'all, like, we all are the same people. We all understand. We have a disagreement, but we all able to talk. Like, everybody is intellectually sound over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be tripping when I meet y'all. I met somebody at Candy's thing, and the guy was like, he was a Drew fan, right? He loves Drew. And he said something about, I said something about Drew. I was a child, I don't know nothing about Drew. I just be talking about Drew because she do stupid stuff on the TV show. Other than that, I'm with Drew. Going through this divorce, I am team Drew. Outside of this divorce, no. Like, it's crazy. I feel like Stormy's only story is Canvas. Yeah. Because Stormy's story was everything that was on TikTok. It was everything on TikTok. I wasn't about to talk about that. We talked about it when on TikTok. We talked about it when Martell was on there. We talked about it. I truly don't see anything funny about the mob. Nothing. Nothing was funny about the mob. It was so dumb. I want to know if Tiffany talks to her husband like that. Well, I did see her neck elongate when she was talking to him about having that baby. But one thing for sure, the way she talked, looks like he done had his vasectomy already. You know what I'm saying? It looks like that. Looks like he's already had it. Because she told Carlos he has an appointment. Because what a child. Jesus Christ. She said that's why I stay by Capricorn behind at home. I know that's right. Okay, y'all, we're going to get ready to go. I want to thank y'all for being here with this review today. This has been wonderful. We didn't cover Belle Collective. We have covered Heart and Hustle, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Divorced Sisters. Oh, I do have some I want to cover. Right here, child. Yeah, elongate. Baby, we can't get out of here without talking about Atlanta Honey. So Shamia went over there on the I about to call it the shade tree. What is it? It's not the shade tree. It's the shade room live. Shamia was on the shade room live. We done talked about it. She said that Cynthia was she mentioned dirty sheets or something. She said that Angela was big feet or something like that. Kelly pancakes. She said Pinky was TED Talk. Portia was Happy Pride, right? She don't really get down crazy dirty when it come to Portia. She's real, you know, she gonna say what she gonna say, but she's real like let me make sure I'm good. So she said Portia, when it came to Portia, she said Happy Pride. So this is what Portia said back, right? Portia said, Happy Pride to you too, corny. Just a short while until reunion. I'll see you soon. Just a short time to reunion. See you soon. Right? Because what are you talking about? And I love that Portia's going to keep it on the playground. I love that she paying these heifers dust. I love that she's out here traveling. She taking her baby to stuff. She's posting her go naked hair. She's posting all her things. And all these people just talking, talk, 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 talk. Portia said, I'll see you at the reunion. I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. Do you hear me? She said, these two exhaust me. I don't even watch. Honey, if you let me tell you something. Tammy, if you watched, when I tell you Shamia in her confessionals will have you under the bed, she drives me nuts. Yep. Look what Belisha said. I gotta put this up here. Cause you was all up in it, girl. Of course, Elmerlene, she definitely misses Portia's friendship. She talks about, I heard her talk about that. Somebody said, if you could do something different, what could you do? She said it would be the relationship with Portia. But here's the thing, Shamia and Portia was so locked in ever since Portia started on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it looked like they just came apart when she got the freaking peach. So it seems like Shamia came on here to start problems, or Portia felt a certain way about her having a peach. Portia, she said Portia didn't congratulate her like she thinks she should. So she was feeling a certain way. Like, I don't feel like I need to just, like, if you do something, like if it's Belicia's birthday and she come across my timeline, I'm definitely going to tell her happy birthday. But I don't need nobody to feel a certain way if I don't tell you happy birthday and I don't see it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, Portia may have some stuff she doing. Oh, Shamia got her peach. Let me go and say congratulations. Boom, and it's done. What you want me to do? Throw you a party? You want me to throw you a peach party? I'm not doing that. But I'm with Portia. Leave that K Michelle stuff on the playground. Leave that Shamia stuff on the playground. Let's get to this reunion and let it go down. Bars. I'm so excited, y'all. This is so exciting. So I need to really get some stuff done in my house. I really and truly do. But I don't know if I am. I think I'm gonna go lay down and watch television. I really need to watch Rhode Island because people have been asking about Rhode Island. So let me ask you this: are y'all watching Rhode Island? Are y'all watching this? I don't know if you're watching it or not. I need to go and watch Rhode Island. I really do. I think it's both what you just said, Millie. Yeah, it's both. It's just a mess. Oh, next week we can talk about Hotel losing custody. Shamia start hanging with more with Candy. Portia's gonna eat Shamia up. Yep. Okay. Y'all are watching Rhode Island. I'm getting started on that today too. It's shampoo day. I pray for me, girl. Yeah, go on, get it started, baby, so we can get to this housewives. Cause what time is it? It's 3:27. We got a little bit. I can lay down. Can I take it? I got time to take a nap, right? I can take like a little 2-hour nap. Okay, I'm gonna go and do that. I'm gonna take a little 2-hour nap. I'm gonna get up at 4:30. And I'm trying to get some stuff done, and then we're gonna get to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it's all depending how I feel if I go live. It's all depending how I feel. But I'm gonna go watch Rhode Island right now. I love y'all. Happy Sunday. Y'all have a good day. Let me take this down. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to my Geminis again. Happy birthday in the building. Happy birthday yesterday, today, tomorrow, this week. Y'all have a good one. Keep it together. Don't get none on you. I pray for good bang bang, good sleep.